Go to the show. What's up, baby? Yeah, baby. Come here, baby. Give it to Big Daddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, you don't have to get on your knees. All right, let's see where we are, boys and girls. Let me hit finish.
See, if these guys were on time for pre-show, we wouldn't have these other issues. I could have taken care of these issues before, but no. No, they got to be late. They got to do their own podcast, their own shit.
You
whatever.
did a podcast?
I wasn't doing mine.
Yeah, sure you were.
Good. Don't be doing podcasts. That's my job, damn it.
Yeah, that's all you do.
Lives. Don't be jealous.
I'm not jealous.
This seat is too. I gotta get up for real.
Earthquake.
I can't even get up all the way. Jesus.
Don't tell her that.
Alright. It helps if the microphone's here.
Just put it in your mouth.
Yes. Alright, where were we? We here? We ready? We can do this now?
Yeah, we're good.
Ladies and gentlemen.
No, you know.
Oh, I know. Get it all out now, boys and girls.
Why are your cables so short?
That's what she said.
Smoke them if you got them. Roll them if you don't. Big show today. Pearson Crosby's calling in from Alaska.
Ooh, I thought
What's
it was
going
called
on
here
in Alaska?
Jersey.
Consumption lounges in Alaska.
That's funny, isn't Pearson like a part of the? You know how they have like a FDA, Food and Drug Administration? Isn't he like on the Cannabis Commission?
Let's find out together. Ho ho.
Pretty sure he is.
Hey.
Cannabis lounges in igloos. No shit, people. It's the real deal. Alrighty. Alright, who's supposed to be here? Is that the other camera?
Your mama. I hear she's on her way.
Oh boy.
Remember what we said about speaking, John?
Yes. Well, let's get off of mother jokes since I just got off of yours, okay?
Oh!
I'm just saying.
I can keep it hard for 2 hours at a time.
Yeah. I'm Big Dick CK.
I am the law.
Oh, yeah. All right. Now, someone's got to play the next song. There we go. Cool. Boom, 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 boom.
We got Joanne Zito calling in, Patrick Duff calling in, Dimitri from the Church of Cannabis. Is that what it's called? Yeah. He'll be calling in.
I got to join that church.
And we're going to call Jeff Oakes.
You got to joint that church?
Why not?
God bless Jeff Oakes. I hope he gets out today.
Amen.
Bring in the boss one. I'm gonna get mine. Go do the crime if you can't do the time. Don't tell me how you're off and down. When you're smiling in my face, but you play me like a clown. It's your fool, bitch. So just step back. I'm mad dad when I come down straight. I thought you were my piece, but you play me out. Now I'm mad as hell, and I'm full of doubt. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty. Let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty. Let's roll. I'm back on the scene. It's time to get mean. I'm a lean revolution machine. For what people stay, they sway. For today is good as any day. Y'all feel slightly let's resist. Raise your fist and pump like this. Promises all the time. Don't cross the line, and you know it's mine. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty. Let's roll. Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty. Let's roll.
What was that, Wayne? That was a good one. That was a good one.
Who you wanna roll with? Who you wanna roll with? Lefty. Let's roll.
Ooh. Huh? 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 Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to get high. Yes. The ignorance is no excuse. Podcast is brought to you by SativaCross.com. Starring the one, the only, Lefty Grimes. And produced by the one, the only, Johnny Stash. And in studio, forget her, Michelle Burns with the famous tongue. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And me, the funny guy, the Cannabis King. Why don't you take the fucking reverb off?
That's enough reverb already. Enough! Stop it!
Okay, fine. It started, people. It's on. The Ignorance is No Excuse podcast. Coming from Bayonne. Next week, we're going to be in Trenton. Right in front of the State House. Or hold on, where are we doing it? Are we doing it in front of the State House, or are we going to do it right in front of the office of the governor?
Governor?
Because it's like, 1,000 feet difference.
Well, we have to be 1,000 feet.
For real?
So we can smoke.
Why don't we do both?
Have a table in both places?
You can only die once, but you can die in twice.
Okay, let's figure this out before we get there.
I think we should do it twice. Let's talk to Joanne
Yes.
and see what she thinks. I think that's a great idea.
Well, then we got to find out if the governor's going to be in New Jersey that day. No one really knows with this jabroni.
I've seen Christie more than I've seen this guy.
You can watch his Facebook.
His Facebook.
He goes live just as much as you do. Is that where you get it from?
Well, actually, he got it from me. He's learning.
That's
He's
good.
slowly learning.
His microphone sucks.
Did you see the news yesterday?
What was in the news yesterday? Lay it on me.
Oh, hey now.
Not like that, big guy. You might squash me.
Yeah. The governor, now he's getting some fortitude. Now he's getting some brass.
Brass
Now-
for his ass.
Now he's talking about, I don't know, he's going to do something. What? I don't know what the hell he's going to do, but he's going to do something about legalization
Already.
on the edge of May.
The edge of May.
Well, what happened with April? It was a whole month in between the last time they got it together, and what do you got? Wait 6 weeks before they bring stuff up?
I'm still, what the hell is the edge of May? What is that? Is that like Game of Thrones talk?
I don't know. What's,
The
I mean,
edge
I know,
of May.
I know
Winter
what
is
the
coming.
I know what the Ides of March is, but I don't know what the edge of May.
I don't know. If,
Never heard of that.
not even left.
I don't even think he's heard of it. I think his producer that wrote his speech found it in a dictionary or something.
You think he just screwed up and it was supposed to be the end of May, but he
Yeah,
was just like,
maybe.
the edge of May. And shit's
Who's
gonna
that?
happen.
Who's that Xanax he's on?
So he's doing something.
Okay, so it's the edge of May.
Yeah.
Not the edge of May. The
The
edge
edge.
of
Oh,
May.
you mean him and Uncle Mo Ron Rice? We're getting together? Sex to halls in the edge of May.
It must be that Trentonian accent.
I speak politician.
Oh, wait, no, he's from Middletown.
No, he's not. He's from freaking Boston.
He's from Austin?
Boston.
Boston?
Boston. He's one of them dudes. You know what? Don't make fun of that. Don't make fun of that. You know, I'm starting to think. Hold on, where's the camera?
Is that what's
There's the
burning?
camera. Well, it's not my joint. I'm starting to think. What the hell was I thinking about?
Oh, geez, really?
Yeah.
You know, you just did a wonderful podcast.
Thank you.
By yourself.
Thank you.
And you were a stream of consciousness. You didn't shut up for 2 fucking seconds.
It was
And now you're
awesome.
just like, I'm Wayne. Really?
Yeah. What was I saying?
You are the Antichrist.
No, but seriously, like, I'm lost. I'm lost with this guy.
Yeah, hit that, John. Thank you.
Okay.
I really am. This guy.
It's going to be okay.
You okay?
It's going to be
Now
okay.
say it.
It's not going to be okay.
It's going to be okay. Hit it, John.
Okay?
No,
You okay?
he's trying to hit them both.
Now say it. You're gonna be okay. Say it. You're gonna be okay. Say the goddamn words. You're gonna be okay.
You're going to be okay.
You're going to be okay.
Say it. I'm okay, Larry.
Correct.
Correct.
No, I totally forgot what the frick I was saying.
See?
Exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's great. Okay. Okay.
Terrific.
So now would be the time for Pearson to call in. Pearson, you got that cue? There it is. There's your cue. Dead air. Call us
That
now.
was a cue.
Be dialing and be
dialing,
dabbing.
Pearson. He's listening in Alaska right now. It's like 3 in the morning in Alaska.
Maybe there's a delay.
And
Well, it's like 3 hours away, right?
4.
Yeah, so he'll probably be starting to listen to us by the time we get off. Right? That's 4 hours away by the time it travels and stuff.
I don't think there's a 4-hour delay on our feed.
No, it's an actual. Damn, how dumb are you, John? It's an actual 4-hour, from here to there.
Time zone
Yeah,
difference?
no. Like if you walked from here to Alaska right now.
It take 4 hours?
Yes. Wow. Do you catch it now? See what I'm saying?
And here, I've been driving.
See, that's why it doesn't take as long. Wow.
Oh, it took longer to drive.
No, because never mind. I can't explain it to you. But the bottom line is, we're screwed. This governor doesn't have a clue. Not a clue. The edge of May. The edge of May.
Well, maybe we can buy him a clue.
No, you know what I'm starting to think? I'm starting to
We can
think
send
that
him the game clue.
Senator Uncle Mulron Rice, I'm starting to think he's got the correct idea.
With the sex toy oil?
Hoya?
Well,
Hall.
he's just catching up to that. And the Furia was out for a while. But anyway, seriously, I'm starting to think that decriminalization is the way to go. I was one of those people that was, no, we need legalization. That's what we need.
Well, we need home grow.
They're going to put up stores.
Wait, what did you just say?
They're going to put up stores.
They're going to put up
What the fuck?
They're going to put up stores.
Well, let's go off my office.
They're going to be stores
Stores.
that do retail selling of cupcakes with marijuana.
Did he call us a
candies with
cupcake?
Marijuana,
How
sex
dare
toy oils with marijuana.
Marijuana.
Lipstick with marijuana. All
Well, there you
Sex
have
to
it.
a horse. No, what does he say? Like in the
In the
beginning.
beginning?
marijuana.
Is he like?
Right towards my office.
What the fuck was that?
Call my office.
Pardon my
But
French.
did he say
but
something
what
about
did he just say?
if you stick- if you
stores?
stick it in his orifice?
Orifice stores?
The sex to a horse. Stick it in my office.
Right towards my office. They're going to
After they receive my offer,
How the fuck is this guy? You know the fucked up part though?
can you slow it down?
I think I can. I can.
Can
Hang
you
on a
play
second.
that at half speed?
He probably says like 50 friggin' words in there. I said right next to my office, you will see they are starting to build businesses.
Thanks for speaking my office.
I still have no idea what he said.
Oh, no.
Can you slow it down a little more?
Hold on. One more time at this speed.
Thanks for speaking my office.
Yes, store offer.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Slow it
that
down
too.
more. All right, this is as slow as we can go. It's
How slow can you go?
Thanks for speaking my office.
Is he having an orgasm?
sounds like techno. There's some techno going on behind him too. It's like wow. There's like the gates of hell have opened up right behind.
Thanks for speaking my office.
Right across the street. Right across the street from my office. From my office. Yeah, that's what it is. Right across the street from my office is what he's saying there.
It only took about 30 listens too.
You really got that from that? For real?
Right across the street.
Thanks for speaking my office.
Right across from
Is that
my
forwards or backwards?
office. That's forwards.
Go play it backwards. Can we play? I bet you there's a secret message in there.
Can we play it
I
backwards?
have a closet full of sex toys that need sex toy oils.
I don't think so. I think we can speed it up maybe.
Thanks for speaking my office. They're gonna.
Yes.
Leave him alone.
Leave him alone. Listen to you.
Guys,
Thanks
leave
for
him
speaking my
alone.
office. They're gonna.
Have another drink.
This guy's victimizing you, and you want to leave him alone.
Oh, God,
He's not helping you.
leave him alone,
This
guys.
guy's not helping you.
Okay, terrific.
Oh God, John, please.
Yeah, really, leave him alone. I like him. I like him. I do. I think he's got the right
No,
idea.
I like Ron Rice. He came around. Actually, he evolved on his position.
I
and
really think he's got the right idea. I really do. Decriminalization.
Marijuana, candies with marijuana, sex toy oils with marijuana, lipstick with marijuana, all those
Lipsticks with marijuana. He really said lipsticks with marijuana? Lip dicks.
Limp dicks with marijuana.
sex
Horse.
sex
Toy.
sex toy.
Sex. Toy. Horse. Marijuana.
sex marijuana.
Wow,
Decriminalization.
isn't that great?
Hate to say it. Because we got assholes like him that won't vote yes for legalization. Everyone who's actually voted, we should actually call them out. Of course, they haven't had the vote, but we should know who the hard no's are, and we should all call them out because not only did they say no to legal cannabis in New Jersey, because New Jersey State Senator Stephen Sweeney conflated the two bills, the rec bill and the medical bill, in the same bill. Now, everyone who's in the medical marijuana program in New Jersey are getting screwed because no improvements will be done until that bill is passed. I know. What are those improvements? They're talking about cutting out the sales tax. They're talking about instead of having to see your registered medical marijuana doctor 4 times a year, only once a year. They're talking about. What are you making faces for? Huh? What? Huh?
No talking off camera.
Exactly. Go have another shot of whiskey coffee. We're talking about. There's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that's supposed to get changed that's not getting changed.
I want my 4 ounces.
There you go.
That was promised me in the first 100 days by executive order.
That's another thing. You know, I gotta get that fucking. I gotta
This
play.
fucking guy.
I gotta play the. I gotta read the.
All right, well, you do that.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to do something
Uh-oh.
that's been on my phone for way too long.
Gay porn. Get it off. Get that
I
app
need to
off.
get it off. I'm disgusted with this thing already. This needs to get off my phone. All right. This is really bad. I'm sorry I have to put you all through this, but...
Oh yes, beautiful. Is this me?
Yeah.
It's always you.
I need to get rid of this off my phone. I saved these.
Why?
I don't want them. Let's see.
Ooh, we got news. Hot off the press, boys and girls. Hot off the press.
No, I can assure you that is bigger than fucking Johnny Holmes's cack. All right, here we go. I mean, it's got the easy fucking, like,
Look
at
at
least
that
more
shit.
than half of it is in the fucking thing, in the correct trajectory, right? But let's see when you swish it around. Yeah, it sucked it up too easy. That was too easy.
It was.
I thought I'd need a fucking shit knife for that, but nah, I'm disappointed. I don't know, it looks like a logo. It just looks like a logo. Maybe Delta Airlines. I don't know. It looks,
Looks
like a
like
fucking...
Garden State's logo.
I don't know. What's the logo? Maybe one of fucking swirls. Hello.
Like two fishes. Like two salmons.
Oh, can it make it? There it goes.
Like two salmons going
That's a little rough.
upstream.
Check out that shit. Looks like a fucking... what is it? A camel, that's it.
That's that
So
McDonald's you
fucking
be eating.
Looks like a fucking camel with a backpack. Let's see how he goes down.
It does.
Oh, that's all she wrote. Say goodbye to Hollywood. Look at this shit. Look at that. You know what this reminds me of? Wait till it fucking flushes. You know how like you always see the fucking like the big fucking fish, the big sharks, and they got them fucking little fishies to fucking follow them around.
Like you know, like
That was yesterday.
They get real close, so all the other fishes don't even see it. You know, like, oh, watch out, don't fuck with the big whale, don't fuck with the big shark. Look, that fucking shit even has fucking eyes. Hey, let's see it fucking. Look at that. Even that little shit's like fucking one of your regular shits. Oh my god, flush it. Come on now. Say goodbye.
I feel bad for your
The Loch Ness
system.
Monster.
Aren't you
Does it
ashamed
really
of
live
yourself?
there or not?
Aren't you ashamed of yourself?
Oh, yes.
Where's your
look-
dignity?
Another beautiful daily dose of Joe.
Where's your dignity?
CJ's Snap Shit.
This is disgusting.
Here we go, boys and girls.
You got mental problems doing
Far
this to
away,
me.
it looks okay.
This is
but
what
now,
you do to me. I can't take it anymore.
You see the man?
Stop it.
You
Far
see
away,
the man
Stop
with the
it.
mustache?
This is disgusting.
Say goodbye to the man with the mustache.
I hate this.
Hi, sir. It was beautiful. It was nice to know you. Oh, that stain.
I hate this.
Oh, no good.
This is what he does
Now
to me.
that's a shit.
Oh.
What the fuck is that? You see that
This
little
is what he
fucking-
does to me every
Looks
day.
like a
Touches it.
memento
Look,
was
he
stuck in
touched
there.
it.
And I'm,
Touch it.
if I suffer, you
You
suffer.
eat it.
You eat it.
Ah! Ugh.
Imagine if that was just like one straight shit. I'm telling you, that'd be like fucking 30 fucking inches. That's a 3-footer right there.
This is shit rape.
That's a 3-foot fucking log broken down.
This is shit rape.
Reminds me of my fucking favorite Gadsden flag with the snake and shit.
flush
Don't
it
cut on
already.
me cutting pieces.
Touch it.
Bye.
Just be happy you
one,
ain't
two,
gotta
three.
smell them.
Oh.
That's it. It's all.
What do you mean that's it? That's enough. Lefty's got
What
tears in
about
his
the one
eyes.
with the Mento?
I'm crying.
Right?
That was the one
crying.
with the Mento.
It was.
That's the most disgusting thing ever. Stop.
That's the one you were pointing at. You're like, look, it's a
and you
mento.
idiots that encourage him, that started doing it with him, you're just as bad. You're encouraging him. Bad behavior.
Thanks, Sean.
Oh.
I don't talk to Sean no more. Sorry.
Who? What Sean? Hello?
South Jersey, Sean.
Good. You know, you burn bridges with everyone. Good. You be on the island all by yourself because you shit rape everyone. You need to be on a shit island all by yourself.
You're gonna miss me and my shit when I'm gone.
No, I don't miss that.
You will.
No, I don't miss that.
You will. When I'm in that casket, you'll be like, please, let there be one snap shit that I didn't watch yet. Please. I miss it.
Then he gets a notification on his phone.
I'll be snap shitting from fucking hell, huh? Oh, yeah.
You'll be
No,
mumming.
you saved one with your lawyer to give to all your friends.
Oh.
It's in your will.
Ooh.
Please forward this snap shit from
I
my
gotta
cell
figure out how
phone.
to do that.
Think about that, Wayne.
I do.
Talk to your lawyer.
I gotta figure out how to save my snap shit, like play it at a later date.
To your lawyer.
Save it to your camera roll.
Yeah.
Before you send it.
And then have your lawyer send it out after you die.
All right, can we talk about cannabis now? Listen to this shit. Listen to this.
You got something?
I think.
History is rarely made at the first attempt.
Didn't he say this
History
shit?
is often a
Have a
bumpy
blessed
road
day.
of fits and starts, of progress and of setbacks. But eventually, barriers do fall to those who are committed to breaking them down. Certainly, I am disappointed, but we are not defeated. I am committed, I know we are all committed, to continuing the discussion.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Now, why wouldn't you come to pre-show early so we could set that up so you could play it through the fucking board?
No,
and I said,
that's
fuck.
not what I wanted to hear
'Cause
anyway.
this is what I'm talking about.
That's
Pre-show.
older. That's old.
Don't play it through the microphone. It sounds like hell.
Okay, terrific.
Do this every time,
we
and
go.
you don't make pre-show, and then you wonder why the show sucks, and we look like idiots.
Thursday could be an important day in the seemingly never-ending saga to legalize marijuana in New Jersey. Eyeing a possible vote by the end of next month. I don't know how they even come up with this shit, but this is what they say. Who we got, Pearson?
Yo, mama.
You're on the air. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey, how's it going, you guys?
What's up there?
What's up there?
I'm doing
Ponzi?
all right. Just letting you know you got a echo feedback coming in through the phone.
Yeah, big time.
That's my producer guy.
Oh, okay. Well, how was everybody's morning this morning?
Fantastic, and you?
Oh, I'm doing great. Waking bacon right now while I'm watching your guys' show before I go to work, talking about different types of cannabis and everything, you know what I mean? And it's like, I don't see how a lot of people out here in Arizona is really hating the cannabis when the cannabis has actually have been helping a lot of people that's out here, you know what I mean? And it's like, I hope one day that the recreational law gets passed for out here in the state of Arizona so that everyone could actually stop contradicting others that uses cannabis to help them with their medical needs, you know?
So wait a minute, I got a question. You're a patient out there. What's your name, first of all?
John. You.
Hello?
Yeah, what's your name? Can you hear me?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, what's your name?
¿Qué es tu nombre?
It's Christopher Green. I spoke with you guys before a while back.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. And you're a patient out there?
Yes, I'm a medical marijuana patient out here in the state of Arizona. And everything out here, all the cannabis and everything is great, you know, and it's like, it helps me out with a lot of things, but I just don't see why people are just always contradicting on marijuana and say it will lead from one drug to another, which I seriously highly doubt. You know what I mean? But anyway, I just wanted to call in, see how you guys are doing, showing you guys some love and everything, and I've been watching every time when you guys come on. So keep everything good, and big man.
I'm trying to hold on a second here. I'm trying to find this guy on Facebook. That's what I'm trying. That's why I'm on my phone, people.
Okay, if you're trying to find me, look in the comments section on your guys' live on the Facebook, and you guys can see my name right there.
All right, cool.
See? Take part, Wayne. No, Wayne's on his phone. I see Wayne on his phone. I'm like, what are you texting, Wayne?
Yeah, well,
I see Wayne on his phone too. But Wayne, my brother, I appreciate you on here too. But stop talking about you going to be in the casket, because you're not going to be in no casket anytime soon, brother.
I hope not. I hope not. But if I do, you know, that's what I want played at my fucking. That's what I want at my memorial.
Here we go again. Really?
You like, yeah, you know how you like have the
So
flowers
morbid.
and shit.
Oh, fuck.
I want a special screen just for my snap shits at my funeral.
Oh, no.
Put it like in the back of the room.
Look what you started.
And not just that, I'll probably have some strippers there too for your funeral as well, giving you a lap dance before they put you down.
Yeah, boy.
Wow, that's pretty morbid too.
Don't
What
feed
are you
into
talking
this.
about? It'll be stiff.
Don't feed into this, man.
What do you mean it'll be
brothers,
stiff?
I'll talk to y'all later.
No, wait.
Peace, brother.
Wait, what kind of weed you smoking out there?
Oh, you shouldn't have done it.
I'm smoking.
You shouldn't have done it, Chris.
Chris,
I thought you listened
I
to
thought
us.
you listened to our show, Chris. Got you, Chris. Ha ha! Woo! Too slow for this New Jersey boy. Woohoo! With the extenosis. Woohoo! I'm as fast as I used to be.
Yeah, right.
Sting like a butterfly. Wait, how'd it go? Sting like a fly like a butterfly. Sting like a bee.
A P.
That's me.
A P.
I'm back. I'm ready. I'm ready for action.
I got a dick hung on me 9 inches long.
Went to Morristown the other day. Woo!
Got drunk in Morristown.
Woo!
Stop that.
They don't know what to do. Woo! Woo! They don't know how to take us. We're going to Boonton.
Guys ain't fucking Rick.
We're going to
Flair,
Mountain
goddammit.
Lakes. We're going all over New Jersey. Woo! Where were you? Woo!
I was high as.
Where were you?
He was playing with Rocket's balls, Zach.
Yeah, you were 5 minutes away. Where the fuck are you? What's the matter with you?
You couldn't even make it to
Really?
to the arcade.
We had an arcade. You go to the arcade every other time, but you were what? You were watching us on Facebook.
Yeah. Do you ever get too high?
No.
Where
No.
you just like
No.
stay home and.
No.
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 No. You got to try it. You got to try it.
Not when there's
You gotta try it.
not when there's people to fight. And
There was enough fighters out
No,
there.
there wasn't.
Yes, there was. There was. You had a lot of you. You had
Hood
Mikey.
candy.
That's right, brother. Check this shit out. Peach
Hoodie
rings.
goodies.
Peach rings. Looks like they got boogers on them.
see, here we go. Chris says.
Oh, I see your peach rings and raise you.
Chris goes, I was listening to your show and you hung up on me. Well, Chris, that's what we do. Of course, ain't nobody. No, we didn't break bro code or nothing. It's well within bro code to hang up on people, just so you know.
Maybe that's what was echoing. He was listening to the show while he was watching.
Yeah, we have
Or
to.
he was
yeah.
talking.
You want to try some of these things before I eat them all, man?
Well, you were at pre-show, weren't you?
No.
Yeah, you were.
I know.
I love when you
pre-show.
chew on the
I
mic.
was like, you want them?
I like when you chew on the mic. That's always fun for the listener. There you go. Here, you want a close up
Fuck
of
you,
Wayne?
man.
Fuck you. Here, listen.
Fuck you. No, fuck you,
No,
man.
here.
fuck you.
There's Wayne chewing. Here you go. Here, ladies and gentlemen, is Wayne Barini chewing.
I'm done. Talk on
Now he's done. Do you know you're in a fun? It was
No,
fun.
I'm no fun. We had a fucking 2-minute pre-show. You really? Let's talk about this pre-show.
No, I don't want to bring up pre-show again.
Don't
Because-
bring, no.
Ever.
You don't talk about pre-show during the show.
Yeah, that's the whole point of pre-show.
Well, when the hell did we get Fight Club rules? Don't talk about pre-show on the show. What the hell are you talking about? Are you kidding me?
No, you can't do that. It's against that's bro code. You can't break bro code.
That's Fight Club
Apparently,
code.
it's like pre-show code or some shit.
Pre-show code. There
Show
you go.
code.
Show code.
Show code. Got bro code. We got show code.
And then pre-show, because apparently you can't. I guess it is show. Anyway, whatever.
It's stuff that they don't need to hear about.
Okay, fine.
That day.
I think they need to hear about it, though.
I'm gonna shut your mic off too.
Why don't you call in? If you guys think you should hear about it, call us. Call
There's
us
nothing to
in.
hear about. We got other things to. We got Pearson Crosby calling in.
We don't even know when he's going to call in.
Is he related to Bing Crosby?
He's still sleeping.
Yeah, I tell you what, he probably gets as much. Well, hold on, he's married. He's almost a married woman, a man now.
Wow.
Great way to talk about the guests before they come on.
Well, this dude, if you knew anything about him, he's a good-looking guy.
Caller.
He's a veteran.
You're on the air.
Caller.
With Sativa Cross.
Hello?
Hello.
Patrick Duff, how are you, sir?
The Duff Man.
The High Reverend.
That's not right. Just stop with the high reverend, high priest crap.
Duff Man.
Why?
do it.
It's your church, right?
It's my life, brother. It's my life.
Well, there you go.
What's up, guys?
It's my
You got us on speaker?
I do. That's right.
What's up, Ray? How the hell are you, buddy?
I'm good, man. Stuffing some CBD pre-rolls over here at the temple.
Nice. Nice. Speaking of CBD, I might have to pick up a pack or two.
Or three.
Not a problem.
If people are asking about the CBDs. I don't know why. No, I'm kidding.
I don't know why, because it don't get you high.
But you know,
Everything else, my guy. I thought you guys were all about medicating, though.
we are, and that's why like a lot of people that aren't like me. You see, me, I can do anything. You give me your best weed, your best shatter.
Except fit in an airplane seat.
Oh. Wow.
That asshole.
Wow.
Asshole.
I'm shutting off your mic, John.
I fit fine in first class. Just because you never go to first class, bro. All right.
I've never been in first class. You're
they
right.
got big boy chairs for us big boys. I'm just saying. But anyway.
I'm just saying.
Are you guys on the lawn right now in Trenton?
No.
We're on Lefty's bed. It's a love bed. But anyway, seriously, I love to get high. But there's a lot of people out there that like the benefits of cannabis without the psychoactive high. And they're very curious as to CBD.
Yeah, I got to tell you, it's some people like me actually. During the evenings, I am a mostly CBD user. I was using CBD flowers last night. I enjoyed it completely. So I mean, it's and I quit drinking too, by the way. So it's been like a month and a half since I've been drinking anything, and I've been using CBDs, and I've been sleeping better. And so, I mean, I got to be honest. I think that I've been missing out for a long time and not having this as a part of my regimen.
Wow.
And so I think a lot of people are, and I think a lot of people who just use one or the other miss out a little bit, because I think it really combination goes together really well. Definitely. When you have such high THC content in cannabis, and then the CBD content is so low, there's not really an equal effect. Now, when you have a CBD product that has a high CBD level, and then you're using your THC flowers, I think it evens it out a lot better. You have less lethargy, or you have more capability of getting work done, and making your day a little bit more productive.
Exactly.
And
yep.
I've also found a way to use it without letting it affect my THC high too much, because I do like to smoke a lot of concentrates. So I won't use them in combination together at the same time, but I'll find that when I come down off of my THC dab, I like to do a little CBD dab, and it almost like clears the slate, so that the next time I medicate with THC, it'll be a much better high as well. So they really work well with one
It's like
another.
ginger between sushi.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now I'm starving.
Wayne, do you have sandwiches there?
No.
Salad?
Nope.
Yeah.
No coffee either.
That's Trenton, and I'll be there next week.
Next week.
Are you guys still at odds with New Jersey Weedman?
No.
New Jersey Greed Man.
No, not at all.
Who?
Yeah, we
New
are.
Jersey
Stop lying.
Green Man or Greed Man?
Greed Man.
Come on, this makes good
Oh,
radio
yeah.
too, guys. Let's go. Let's talk about this. What's
Get
happening?
it out there.
And Jake Greed Man.
You guys hate each other?
No, we don't hate each other. He just hates us.
Oh.
See, because what happened is, it's really simple.
Here we go.
We had, you had Lefty and I and Weedman when he got out of jail. We were all hanging out. Everything was cool, blah, 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 right? And next thing you know, someone was all about money. He wanted to, he wanted to make, You know, and I don't blame him. I'm not. Stop making faces over there, Michelle. All right? I don't blame that he wanted to, because he was just in jail for 447 days. And yeah, you know, he is the NJWeedman. So I don't blame him for wanting to start up the joint again and get it all going. But the only problem is if you're not going to do it the right way, if you're not going to do, you know, put everything into it, then, you know. Then,
yeah, but it's his business, isn't it?
Huh?
It's his business.
But yeah, but at the same point in time, don't act like, you know, like, oh, no one's supporting me. You know, well, what is there to support? What's
he had investors.
What's going on in that place? It seems to me now that you have to be like invited to go to his parties that he throws there.
Mm.
You know, I got video. I got video of my buddy Lefty, you know, trying to go into the place, and you know he couldn't get in there. I mean, the place was locked.
Was that during the daytime when Weedman did the April Fool's joke?
It was a couple of days before.
What are you guys doing, buddy? You guys need to stop it. It's all so silly.
I went there. I went there to talk to him on April 1st.
That was April 1st?
I was in Trenton to get my permits.
Yeah, it was April 1st. I know everything. I watch all.
And he didn't open the door for me. I really thought he wasn't home, but he actually made a video of himself not opening the door for me, and that was kind of hurtful. Because I went there to I went there to talk to him, you know, one-on-one with nobody around, and you know, it's just hurtful.
Well, listen. It's all it makes good radio though. What do you guys think about this? How about we do a celebrity Indian leg wrestling match between Wayne and Weedman?
Leg burns.
That sounds really gay, and I like it a lot.
A nude Indian.
No, I'm no.
Oil thong.
No.
Oil thong.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
They can slap each other with kabasis too.
Yeah, there we go. Guys should be friends.
Yeah, Wayne will sign that contract. Just
And listen,
write it up.
I'm surprised he missed.
You're both going to get paid money, actual money. You're going to make money from the event.
I don't want money.
You love money.
You don't want money, Barini?
Just give him weed.
Exactly. If
Give
you
him-
say,
give him
you know,
weed.
I'll give you weed, I'll take
How do you
it.
pay for that really fancy Jeep you drive? Money.
With Weinekens and French
Weed.
fries.
He lives on love.
Cannabis.
I live on weed.
What is Weinekens?
And French fries?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's from Joe Dirt.
No, I'm just listen. You guys, for some reason, I just listen. I like other things than most people.
He's not hip to the lingo.
I'm not hip to the lingo. You know what's so funny? You want to hear something so funny?
Snakes and sparklers. This is the good stuff.
You guys.
Yes.
Yeah, you see, you guys all think this is a joke and shit, man.
I heard that. I saw that movie.
I don't accept this. Hey, also, dude, Lefty, what's going on with Mayor Reed? I mean, is you guys buddies again or what?
He's calling
Exactly.
in.
He's blowing him.
He's calling in today.
He's blowing
No
him,
way.
man.
Yes, he's going to call in.
I swear to God.
Lefty loves blowing Reed.
I just got a call from
You know
Tom's
he
River.
just called in.
It could have been him. Tom's
Yo,
River
can
call.
Yo. Can I get on that call?
Absolutely not. I'm trying to get you guys to be nice.
We're not running a train on the mayor.
I'm trying to make you happy. If Mayor Reed can make you happy, maybe you can make him happy. If you know what I mean. Nod, wink, wink.
Yeah, Lefty fell in love with the mayor. It's sad.
He grew a beard and he rides a Harley.
Yeah, and he got rid of his bow tie collection.
He rides a Farley.
You guys got to do yourselves a favor.
No, whoa. Don't say used guys.
Used guys.
Y'all.
It's friggin' Lefty,
What do you
man.
mean?
It ain't used guys.
He's
It ain't us.
Pat, he's going to help us with Homegrown.
No, he's not.
I'm
You
getting.
guys need to make a contract
Okay.
stating that when the money comes in, Wayne can't get any because he's not there for the money.
I ain't. I'm here for the weed. Strictly for the weed.
And the men.
No, that's you, Lefty.
He's got one at home.
All right, here's my offer to you guys. I'm going to make another offer.
Okay.
Ooh, an offer.
How about we do this? You guys, it's going to be Wayne and Lefty versus Debbie and Weedman in a trivia contest.
In a purple nurple contest.
No, sorry, I'm not playing.
No, it's going to be a trivia contest of
trivia contest
just cannabis
for real?
history. Yeah,
I'm down for whatever.
real?
Whatever you arrange, I'm down.
Can of history.
You guys need to all just make up silly.
No, you want to laugh. You want to laugh.
It's all
there,
Wayne,
Patrick.
Pat. It's all Wayne. He started the
There
shit.
you go, Patrick.
Blame Wayne.
They are like.
Oh no! Don't go.
Weedman's
No.
like. You see.
I think you guys.
You go to
what I think
Duff's
happened is
temple.
you guys caused some problems at the home front. He said, I think.
Yeah.
With the little lady.
Yeah. See.
Listen.
We didn't mean to.
Listen.
Wayne didn't mean to.
I didn't mean to. I was shown the light after the fact.
There you go. Well, have you said that?
Yeah, I said it on my Facebook Live.
That's your Facebook.
As he does it with a laugh.
Yeah. Nobody watches that, Wayne.
I'm laughing because it's my Facebook. Up yours, John.
You're so weird.
Up yours.
Up yours and
All
around
right.
the corner.
This is
I want
what
you
it
guys
came down
to
to.
be friends.
I can't. I
Okay.
cannot be friends.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I just can't. I can't. And I'm not going to put it on anyone except Weedman. Okay? I can't be friends with the guy. I'm not going to blame Debbie. You know, and I apologize. I don't know if I've said this publicly, but I'll say it again. I apologize for anything that I may have said about Debbie. What I should have realized is I never ever would have done any kind of business with Debbie if I didn't know Weedman. Okay? So in other words, even though Weedman was in jail and I donated some food and I made a deal with Debbie, I can't be blaming Debbie for that because if I didn't know Weedman, I never would have.
No.
You know
Why
what
would
I'm saying?
you?
So, you know, all of whatever this bad juju.
I didn't mean to do this. Oh shit.
What's your call?
This is the person that was on hold. Oh jeez.
Oh boy.
Oh no, I don't know who this is. Patrick, please be nice.
It ain't gonna be. Hello, you have reached the phone of Mayor Reeford Madness.
It might be. It could be. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I didn't mean to do that. I just cut Patrick off.
You cut Patrick off?
Yeah, I didn't mean
You
to do that.
suck.
I don't know what I'm doing. Hello?
Exactly.
To an automated voice messaging system.
Dimitri Fyodorov.
Is not
Oh,
available.
it's Dimitri.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
But to finish what I
To
was
leave a
saying.
callback number, press 5.
Okay. Go ahead. what the beef we have is between me and Weedman. Okay? That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, hi, Dimitri. This is the podcast just calling back, and we're just continuing our show while talking to you. Thank you. See ya. So, yeah.
I don't want to talk about it. You know.
I don't want to talk about it either. I was hurt.
It's over and done with.
I was hurt.
It was cute, though, then, you know.
Yeah, hello.
What's up, guys?
You're on the air.
I know. You sound all thrilled. Oh, it was only Dimitri.
Well, this guy, he's got a hard-on for Mayor Reed.
I thought Mayor Reed was calling from Tom's River.
I know. Everybody gets excited with Mayor Reed.
Not me.
He does excite me.
See,
He's a sexy guy.
He's excitable. He rides a Harley, and he has a beard now.
I'll tell you honestly, who really impressed me was my gut. That guy's stomach was gargantuan.
Not as big as mine.
I like him, and I like that, you know, he talked to us after the meeting.
You fat-shamed him. You see, you can't, you know.
And you know what he said to me?
He
What?
said, don't fat-shame
He says,
me,
I
or
have
I'll
a
kick
weight
your ass."
problem, and I felt really bad that he has and I felt really...
I got a weight problem, too, though.
Me
Nobody
too.
fucking gives a shit about me.
I don't see your stomach hanging out.
Yeah, you know what? Refrigerators have problems getting in boxes until somebody designs the right box for the refrigerator.
That's all. You can't wear an undersized Giants shirt at a council meeting. It was just a bad look. And I'm sorry we had to bring it up.
Maybe he lost a bet.
I'm sorry Councilman Cortez brought it up.
It was not a fine representation of our paid civil service people.
You got that right.
Yeah, it was
That's easy pickings. For us to go out there and see something like that, I mean, come on, who's not going to take advantage of a situation like that?
Had to be mentioned.
Let's replace him.
It's got to be
with
talked
one
about.
Of our own.
It needs to be discussed.
He should join the Cross organization because he and himself is a character.
Let me sit up there with my stomach out and get paid for it.
You guys are mean.
So listen, I know you told me to call in at a certain time to chime in and shit, but you guys were talking softcore weed, so I had to chime in a little bit early.
Ooh, softcore.
Yeah. The Skinemax of cannabis.
Who is this? Who are we talking to right now?
I don't have the keyboard.
It's Dimitri.
Dimitri.
What's up, Wayne?
What's up? You are from the Church of Cannabis.
The founder of the Church of Cannabis Sativa.
Exactly.
Everybody's a reverend, priest, spiritual leader these days.
Are you a high priest, though?
I'm always a high priest.
There you go.
Nice. I'm ordained minister as well.
Are you a universal life minister as well?
No.
No, he's just a Scientologist.
This guy.
Whatever floats your boat, man.
So let's. I want to learn about Dimitri. I want to learn about the Church of Cannabis Sativa.
Where's it located?
The virus known as Dimitri.
Not at all.
So, all right. So basically the church was formed because of some of the challenges that I saw coming back to New Jersey from farming in Pennsylvania. In Pennsylvania, it's pretty free out there. You could farm acres and acres of cannabis, and I got away with it with no resources. But when I came to New Jersey, I realized that you guys are still stuck in the mud. There's a lot of red tape keeping you from being free.
Yeah, we're still stuck in the 40s.
You know, I grew up here. I'm a Jersey Shore boy. I lived, Wildwood Crest, Monmouth County, 30 some odd years. So I came back to farm and realized it was impossible. You guys are red taping the shit out of it. Not you guys. I know you guys are really sensitive to that phrase.
Oh, Lefty is.
You guys.
Well, don't tell anybody you're growing it. There you go.
Yeah, well, the thing is, you want to be loud and proud about it.
Got that right.
There's so many people that are everybody from the other priest and Sanjay and people want to rip into cannabis like it's nobody's business. We've been holding back since Prohibition. It's an impressive plant. It does impressive things. It's a medicine. You guys know we don't have to soapbox the 50,000 reasons why we should be growing hemp, but after you guys, after witnessing you guys advocating, I realized that nobody's talking about the real money issue. If money's the problem to just about everything, that's our cul-de-sac. Well, we don't have the funds for this, or around all over the place, and it's going to get loose women to do crazy shit. And the underlying factor is we're holding back tens of millions of dollars of tax money and revenue, real monies that can save farmers' families' trust, the land that they've inherited generation after generation. That's the real crime here is they're going to be forced to sell out their farms and their acreage that they've been hanging on to, and then somebody like Monsanto or Bayer is going to come in and buy it at pennies on the dollar, and they're the ones who are going to have the beautiful waves of green and the blowing cannabis plants.
And then poisoning us with their Roundup.
Yeah, you know how it works. I mean, like we can't give it to farm at this point. Like the whole Johnny hemp seed. The Urban Dictionary says that a Johnny hemp seed is somebody who grows cannabis despite the government's prohibition, and then they actually don't stay to watch the crop grow. They just seed and run, which there's a good reason for that. Is if we just on 420, if everybody just promises to grab a handful of seeds, I don't care whether it's THC or CBD or if it's just fucking straw hemp, it doesn't make a difference. Plant it, because once it's in the dirt, nobody can tell the difference. You guys have changed the law without breaking it. It's forcing the hand. So I know everybody wants to party and hang out and smoke and be communal, and that's cool, but the real point is, if it's going to be a holiday for cannabis, then we should be planting it openly. And
it's right around Arbor Day too.
Yeah, I mean every day, as far as I'm Earth Day. I mean that's what it's all about. We can't afford to, and that's the reason why I'm so adamant these days. Is I'm leaving, guys. I'm officially getting tanning sessions in so I can go farm naked in Pennsylvania again because I don't see, I don't see New Jersey opening up and allowing hemp to be grown this year.
No.
You know, nor do I see them allowing home grow because they're going to want the step and they're going to want to harvest hemp first before they release control money-wise and authority-wise with homegrown marijuana because then they have no control.
Dimitri, doesn't farming naked present its own set of problems, like, you know, hitting your penis with a piece of metal or something? I mean, that's kind of crazy. You farm naked, really?
I try to, yeah. It's there's going to be at least 2 or 3 episodes where I lay down in the dirt with my plants.
Have you ever hurt your penis doing this?
I lay on my back. It's there's ritualistic shit that I do when I'm out there farming, and it's spiritual.
Yeah, but I understand it. But you're rubbing your penis in the dirt.
How do you think you put the seeds in the ground there? Hello, Larry.
He drops the seed and then he.
That's
easy,
brilliant.
Guys, easy.
He
You're
puts
only
the
supposed to
seed
put
in the
seed
hole
in
and then he drops that in the hole.
I'm a tree hugger myself.
No.
I think I'll try that.
Well, that's a different kind of tree hugging that you do.
I will definitely try that, Dimitri. I like that.
You're friends with woodpeckers.
It's got to be soft dirt, though.
We use the resources that God gave us, I guess, is the only way to respond to that shit.
It's got to be soft dirt.
Yeah, it's really worked well. You'd be surprised what a mole hole or oh guys, come on, I gotta go there now. I'm trying to be all nice.
Lefty needs a wormhole.
You just said no. I want a mole hole.
Helping it through the fence, Paul. Helping it through the fence.
Boy,
he wants to run backwards through the cornfield
naked.
You know you could do that. You could.
Why do you guys know all the farming shit? That's the question. Is you guys don't have any land?
We got tents.
I got land.
Yeah.
We got tents.
No, I have a garden in my backyard.
It's the garden state. Right.
I've always had a garden. My father's been real adamant about planting a garden every year.
You know, the worst part about it is we're a very agricultural state to begin with. We take pride, obviously, in blueberries, cranberries, you know, our corn and shit like that. So I just don't get it. If anybody needs the money, if anybody needs the circus act of having huge cannabis fields, you know, for display or cutting them down into mazes and selling pumpkins in front of us, in front of them, New Jersey's that spectacle state, you know. We should be taking advantage of it. Our boardwalks, our freaking sand dunes should be planted in cannabis.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah, plant some hemp plants on the sand dunes to save them in Sandy Hook and everywhere.
I mean, there's nothing better than an 8-foot taproot and a 12-foot bushy plant that's going to keep sand from blowing into the streets. I mean, I could sit here and soapbox dollars saved for sand blowing in municipalities' roadways that they got to clean just to keep the beach communities, you know, tidy.
Yeah, but then
residual flooding problems. I mean, it's
I don't want that sand in my damn weed, bro.
You're not gonna be smoking that shit.
Oh, okay, good.
He's talking about hemp that's just gonna plant it there, and then it's gonna go to seed, and then it's gonna rejuvenate next year.
What'd you call me?
Easy there, guy.
Rejuvenate?
Yeah,
What?
it's
What'd
gonna
you call
rejuvenate.
me?
It's gonna seed. Hey, Haney's not here.
There's my thick Jew prick.
Right there. In Wayne's
So I've spoken to assembly people, and I've tried to go to meetings and stuff, and you know, bring them to the light. But it's they say it's locked up in legal review. So 30 to something days, 60 days here, then it goes to public discussion, then somebody signs it, pisses on it, stamps it, blesses it, and sends it on its way. That could all mean that could all mean that they're just waiting for the federal government to give it a, you know, an approval across the board, so nobody actually has to do their jobs.
Wait a minute. So who decides on who gets to piss on it?
I think we're all going to piss on it once they print it. Isn't that what we're doing with most of the bills they come up with? We piss on them.
Touche.
Yeah, I mean, come on. It's a piece of paper you wipe your ass with. I don't need anybody to tell me how to farm hemp. These people have no clue.
Paper. It's written on fancy toilet paper.
Only the important shit's written on hemp.
Yeah.
That's why I wake up in the morning. That's why you guys wake up in the morning. That Declaration of Independence was the last document that actually mattered because of what it was printed on.
Amen.
Can you explain inalienable rights and what that is?
No, because we're so far away from it. We've been skull-fucked since Saturday morning cartoons. We don't know what inalienable...
Inalienable.
I like this guy.
It's a word we can't pronounce for a reason.
Inalienable. That's it.
Uncontestable law. I don't know.
Inalienable.
No,
The
I don't
golden
want
rule?
no illegal aliens. Oh.
Right.
They have rights?
Who?
The
Illegals?
aliens?
The inalienable.
What is that?
Aren't we all aliens?
The lizard people. The reptilians.
Listen, I also want to say, guys, I'm very proud since I've got airtime and I'm going to be one of them bitches. The support for Jeff Oakes, man. I can't tell you how proud I am to be part of this Canna family. You guys are tight.
He's amazing, isn't he?
Hey. What does that mean, we're tight?
It means, you're not.
Okay.
When you fart, it doesn't whistle. That's what it means.
He's never heard me fart before, huh?
You haven't seen his snap shits, have you?
Yeah, we just played some. Oh, yeah, you missed it.
That's like an elephant dung.
I'm blissfully ignorant in this case.
Yeah,
Let's stay that way.
You're lucky.
So lucky.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
Jeff's
so anyway-
going through. Oh, my God.
Yeah, we're going to call Jeff because he's getting out, I think, today, hopefully.
I hope so, yeah.
And
He's in cannabis jail.
Yeah.
I was texting Mary back and forth. I'm like, God, I wish that people showed up for me. I expected people to dance on my grave and stuff like that. But it's incredible. The way you guys muster up the energy and how you. I mean, Jeff is one of, I'm sure, tens of thousands of people that are suffering from, cannabis curable or cannabis treatable diseases and ailments. So. I hope that everybody has a little bit of support like Jeff does at home, and these families are tightening up and growing. There's churches developing everywhere for these people because that's what we need,
Well, Dimitri, they took away his cannabis and stressed him out, and he's not the first one they've done this to. It's happened many, 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 many times before.
And they actually have a policy because of that.
Yeah.
Of course they do. You can't bring booze into a bar because the bar owner doesn't, benefit from the tips and the markups and the watered down liquor. So, of course a doctor's not going to allow you to bring in your own medicine, so we found ways. They have rules and we find ways around it. For the first time, the people that want this compound are actually smarter than the ones keeping it away from us.
Yep.
The doctors spent 12 to 15 years of their lives getting educated on history, on old medicine now. The new medicine is being taught by the street people, us gutter university graduates.
Yeah, that was a cool place.
Yeah, man, it taught everybody a lot of shit, and it taught us how to divvy bags up and how to inject properly and how to beg and plead with a smile, and it taught us a lot of.
It was definitely worth the admission fee.
I would hire one of the people that came from my background way before. My theory is always show me your record, not your resume, because if you haven't committed a crime and you're not proud of it at this point with the laws the way they are, then you're not really the right guy or girl. I appreciate people like, that have a history and are not afraid to discuss it, and be out in the open. We don't have enough of that. So, all part of the farming thing. That's, like I said, farming cannabis has taught me how to be open and demanding and higher my standards based on that cannabis pole vault.
Yeah, because you're proud of what you produced.
We're awesome people, man. Like I look at my kids differently now, and I look at we're smoke differently. And we're not the dregs of the earth. We're the smartest.
Right.
We're the sharpest tacks in the box. They're afraid of us for a reason. They should be.
Yeah.
Somewhere there's the next Martin Luther King Jr. in this crowd. Somewhere there's the next Malcolm X. Somewhere there's the next Mahatma Gandhi. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, if that's what it takes. I look to every one of you guys with strengths, like Jeff King. Soft spoken, but when he's in front of the mic, he rhymes like he's a lyrical genius. It's like listening to a rapper who's been sitting in the back room like Eminem for the first time.
He's like, I have the mic. You must listen to me.
And you know what? And I find a common denominator is that a lot of people are not public speakers and they don't really do this for a living. They're not soapboxing politicians. They just shine when they have a purpose and a passion. And that scares me when I sit there and it gets me off my chair. And I find that with a lot of people the same way, is that they've found the strength to get up in front of a crowd and say what's right based on this boiling feeling they have inside of them that they just can't keep their mouths shut anymore. Some people call revolution, civil duress, whatever. It's important that it's happening, and it's part of our history. It needs to happen again. I think it should happen on a peaceful, same rules of the playing field type of scenario, because we're going to get a little bit farther with that we don't need to kill anybody or get hurt, but it's happening, whatever it is. So just be proud to be a part of it, guys. Really.
Thank you. I love when you come out to speak at these things.
I feel like such a tool doing it, and sometimes I feel good after what comes out of my mouth, and other times I'm like, I get that post-fight syndrome where I'm like, damn, I should have said this, and why don't I just take some fucking notes? I would have been more effective. But you know what? The best part about it, Lefty, is if I don't say something and there's 3 or 4 of us there, it will get covered.
Yeah, that's
We
true.
got each other's back, you know?
What I've always done is I've recorded notes onto my phone and then put them all together and then have my little speech ready.
You're dialed in. Like I said, I'm new to this thing, even public speaking in general. Hell, I didn't even go to college, so I don't think I've ever read a book cover to cover. So
you think Lefty did?
Yeah, right. I never read books before, but now since I got my card, I've found a new interest in books, which I don't get, but
I think it's your quest for knowledge. You've opened up a part of your brain that was probably not, firing off when we were teenagers.
Yeah.
I was polluted when I was younger, so my newfound lust for education, is I guess driven because number one, I'm pretty clean and pristine, and number two, I'm the cannabis in me is looking for information.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like listening to an album, and you want to hear the lyrics now, and you want to open up the fucking jacket to see the art, and you're checking out who drew the cool shit on the cover, and that's when you get stoned. That's the whole beauty of listening to the music and doing it high, is getting in depth with it.
Yeah. What I like, Dimitri, is that you believe in God, and it's a righteous fight that we're fighting. We're fighting against basically forces of evil that are hurting sick and dying people, and it's even in the Bible, when you hurt the sick and dying, you're hurting God. So we have God on our side. And if we keep to that step, I think we'll be in good shape.
Yeah, we need to take care of each other, and this family will grow. And not everybody who uses cannabis has to be a smoker or a joker or anything like that. It's a very serious medicine for people that are dying and hurting. But the spiritualism behind it's important just as much as the medicine is. And I think you guys got that dialed in, and your guests are awesome, and the people that you hang with are very effective in getting the message across.
I always take a few extra tokes before church. Spiritual use.
Well, it's your passages are awesome, and the fact that you're right. I believe it's Genesis that has it, and then there's references in just about every religion to using cannabis, and from medicinal to industrial purposes, and spiritual, obviously, and rituals. But not only that, but any plant for that matter.
This morning when
Mushrooms.
I was cleaning out my rig, I was burning off all the oil inside of it, and I got this fragrance coming off of it that smelled almost like church incense.
Ironically, I looked into frankincense and myrrh and some of the psychoactive compounds that were used to help with they claim to be.
Hold on, Dimitri.
Yeah.
You're going to hang up on him.
Maybe. Watch this. Let's see if this works. You're on the air with Sativa Cross.
I'm still here.
Cool.
Oh, Lefty doesn't know what he's doing.
Lefty doesn't know how to use his phone.
It said merge calls. I hit the merge calls.
Well, you hit the wrong button there, fella.
I know how to hit a button.
Apparently not.
Are you guys doing a Reverend versus Reverend cage match? Is that what's going on?
Not at all.
No, we're not doing that. We're not signing on.
We were doing a Reverend versus a.
No,
let's see.
He wants to put you in a hot tub with. I don't know about that.
Who?
Pat Duff wants to put you in a ring or a cage or a hot tub or
With
something.
Debbie and Weedman.
Yeah, they want.
No.
That's.
Oh, you too.
That wasn't him. That wasn't
you
him.
too, Lefty.
Man, if he can sign that deal, I'll sign that.
Not me.
You gotta sign it in blood.
Is this aside from the baby oil in the
No, sex toy
pool
haul.
thing that we're doing? Yeah, no.
Sex toy oils?
Sex toy oils?
Oh, boy.
In a
Yeah,
bag.
you guys are getting surprised. I get calls about people who want to make products, and that's one of the most common things is like, can you put CBD in a sensual oil? And I'm like, you guys don't understand what CBDs do you?
No.
CBD.
The last thing you want to do is put a CBD oil anywhere near your genitalia.
Explain.
Why?
It's primarily used to battle inflammation. So if you put it on something engorged,
it'll
you
deflate
got a
it.
better chance jumping in a cold swimming pool, brother.
Wow. That's one to grow on.
Yeah, well, not really, huh? Excuse the pun. You got to be careful where you put your CBDs. Now, of course, if you're using it rectally, it could benefit. So you have, like you guys started.
How so? Wait, explain that. How does that? How?
Wayne's eyes got real big when you mentioned that.
How does that work?
Well, now I'm thinking about a priest and little boys.
Oh.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. All right, so let's clear something up right now because we're about to go really dark. I'm hetero, and I'm a reverend for tax purposes and for spiritualism.
Not for sex purposes. What's the matter with you?
I'm not trying to build a church with people in it. I'm trying to build acreage churches, just to clarify things. So, all right. So, having said that, just to explain it on a medical level here and get the fart joke out of it. Inflammation. So if you're using it rectally and you're enjoying that kind of activity, it could be used for recovering. Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, for recovering. Okay.
Or during, you know.
Wow, you tore the shit out of me.
Well, if you use it during, wouldn't one go flaccid while the other one's...
Damn, you're big. You better put some sex toy on that sucker.
You're assuming one guy's using his penis. It could be a girl using a silicone toy.
Or it could be the end of a chair or a
See, I thought you guys were a little freaky than you are. You guys got to go back to the drawing board to your freakiness there and kind of think outside the box. You guys went gay with this. That's not where I was going.
Make it bigger.
If we go outside the box, where do you want us to go?
To the lunch box.
In Morristown. Oh.
Well,
a waxing salon.
Actually, you guys did go outside the box. Technically, you just try and stay within the box. Then
run around to the triangle.
So you really don't have like church on Saturdays or Sundays
at 5:30?
There's no official worship time, but it's like almost like the Muslims, and sunrise and whatnot. We do a little. At least I do anyway.
Drop your mat.
2 bowls in the morning. Probably lunchtime I do a little bit more praying, and then definitely for dinner, and then once again at night before bedtime.
Damn, I do a lot of praying.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm a pretty spiritual guy when it comes to cannabis.
How big are your farms?
I don't technically own any land. I lease it, and I'm proud to say I just signed some paperwork recently to lock up what could be possibly 30 acres-ish in PA.
Nice.
But I mean, I'm happy with 5 plants that I can't get arrested for because when I got busted for 3, I was a little offended.
Oh, you could legally grow 5 plants in PA?
Yeah. Once you get a permit, then you can grow. There's an unlimited amount of acreage. You just have to indicate where the plants are.
Get the funk out of here! I did not know that.
That's why it's so difficult to stay. It's here you get busted for having a seed. There you can have 100 acres of cannabis blowing in the wind, like it's another country.
It is another country.
Seems like it.
I swear, every time I travel outside of Jersey, like depression and anger just like leaves as I walk over the line or drive over the state line.
There's a good reason for that.
And then when I'm returning, it's like as soon as I cross over the state line, you just feel the oppression.
You're not the only one that feels that. I lived in North Carolina for 10 years. I had to come back to Jersey. It's tough.
You're making such great gas mileage, and then it's like, damn.
You hit your first 5 tolls.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't get 5 miles. I spent $50 just to get there.
Yeah, it was like Boston a little bit.
Yeah, but PA's nice.
Yeah, it is.
People say, well, you can't farm in urban areas or we're too densely populated and there's going to be cannabis growing next to schools and stuff like that. And I say, damn right. Every level in a project community, if it's 20 stories, every other one should be an urban farm, a hydroponic or an aeroponic farm.
Nice.
Solar panels up top.
Rooftop.
Water cistern on the roof. Yeah, absolutely.
Rooftop growing. I love it.
Let the sewer system work its way to the top of the roof. Let the feces, turn into nitrogen high
feces,
fertilized
back to
tea.
feces again.
Yeah, and then drop it down into urban farming scenarios down the hallways of these projects. Fully sustainable buildings.
Fish feces works good too.
Yeah, they can have tilapia farms up there too for protein.
Fish shit. I love those fish shit farms.
How about my shits?
Oh,
Those are toxic.
I don't know about
yeah,
that.
that's not good.
Those are radioactive.
I bet you my shits are good for the fields.
There's cleanup sites because of your shit.
You mean super sites all up and down?
You're keeping our environmental sciences companies real happy right now.
Dimitri, do you have a website or anything we can promote before we go?
Hell no, man. You guys just promote each other, man. Don't buy any of my shit. I don't want you guys to buy any Johnny Hempseed's Finest. www.com. Johnny Hempseed's Finest. Best CBDs, cheapest on the planet. Sourced, lab tested. No, don't bother taking any of my full spectrum CBD products that are delicious. 300 milligram gummies, 300 milligram lollipops, 500 milligram roll-on cream that'll ice out just about any pain.
Different cream.
Sex toy whore.
If you want.
Don't buy any of the 12 varieties of vape cartridges that we're coming out with, 1,000 milligrams per milliliter. What else do we have?
And it's all CBD. That's amazing. Do you have CBD sex toy whore?
No.
Got him. Thank you, Dimitri.
Thanks, Dimitri. You rock.
Maybe we can get some seeds.
What the fuck is
some
the
hemp
name?
seeds to plant.
Johnny
Hemp seed.
Hemp seeds. Is that what it's called? No, I don't think that's what it's called. See, that's what we should put on. When someone comes on the line, we got to put their website on. Smell me?
That'd be good.
I have a button up there already.
Yeah, well, where is it? God damn it! Right here. Johnny Apple Seeds.
That was Philly THC for Duff, but it was interchangeable. But as you can see, I don't have a keyboard or a mouse.
Oh, you need a keyboard now, huh? See, that's what you get for hanging up. That's what happens when you don't know.
Hello.
You're on the air.
Hello?
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 Hi.
Hello?
Yes.
What's up, guys? What's going on? It's Hugh. How are you?
Hey, Hugh.
Hey, Hugh.
How are you?
Good. How's life?
In stereo.
Living the dream, Hugh.
Good.
Just like you.
Oh, yeah. Well, hey, Dimitri, I was listening to Dimitri on your podcast on the radio. He did a good job.
He's so good. He's great.
Yeah. All that good stuff about CBD and the urban farming stuff. I like that. That's good stuff.
Oh, boy.
Thanks, Johnny.
Yeah, someone's got to... Go ahead. Keep talking. Lefty can't do two things
Ready,
at once.
go. Don't look at me. See, you guys look at me.
Look at you.
Just do the show.
How do we do
Why
the
you gotta
show?
look at me?
Exactly. He looks like he had a dick in his mouth, right?
Okay, terrific. So how about this? I'll talk a little bit. I don't mind. You know me. I can talk all day.
Hugh, you're the host, Hugh. Ready, go.
Okay. All right. So you guys were talking about earlier about some of the politicians that have to be spoken to about voting for the bill. And I think the one person who seems to be getting a lot of flack is Senator Jim Beach. He's in the Cherryville area.
Son of a beach.
So I like
Beaches was a good show.
That was good.
Good movie.
Sorry.
I guess, but I think patients and folks who want to consume it on an adult use level too should call his office. I think because I did call his office as a UFCW representative, and I told him that and I spoke to his chief of staff that look, voting against this bill is not only hurts patients, it also stands in social justice, but it hurts working class people. These are jobs. These will be union jobs. And you're hurting people to have a job that not only they love, but a career, and create some good medicine for people who are sick and dying. And they were very hesitant, but they were like, oh, look, he's very pro-union, but apparently he's not. He's going to vote against a bill that will create thousands upon thousands of good-paying jobs. And not only for my union, but for other unions too. I mean, think about it. The Electrical Workers Union, HVAC workers union, the folks who put in all the equipment for lighting, the electrical workers union,
the plumbers unions,
yeah. I mean, look, think about it.
Steel
I mean,
workers.
there's so many jobs that can be created through cannabis. It shouldn't just go to the CEO, right? It should go to the local community, people who live there. People who live there can work there, and that saves people money from having to drive. I mean, think about it. There's only 6 dispensaries up and running. So those workers have to drive to get that job. Well, there's 7 up and oh, well.
Wayne.
7?
Wayne.
It's open?
Wayne.
You guys are
open.
crazy.
You can get weed in Wayne.
Shut up.
You guys are crazy.
He's so fucking dumb. He's Wayne,
What?
New Jersey.
You can't get weed in Wayne.
There's no. He's talking about me, you dildo. How fucking
They
high
banned
are you?
it in Wayne.
Not this Wayne, you doofus.
They banned it. Wayne's banned.
No, I'm not.
The Rocket
I'm
dispensary.
telling you, they
I'm here.
banned it.
Rocket dispensary.
Look at the list. You're on the list.
I'm not on
You're
the list.
on the list.
So, okay, well, whatever
Carry on.
dispensaries. But those folks have to drive. And why should that be when we can create good jobs in local communities? Like all you guys, I mean, like John, for example, you really are into it. If you could get hired at a place and get a good wage and some health care and other benefits and take your talents, why should you have to drive an hour to go to your job? When we can
Exactly.
create jobs in local communities, right? And then everybody that's getting hired should be hired from those communities. Create a local economy.
Nobody's getting higher than me.
There's an
Oh,
old
sorry.
Sears building in my town that would be a great dispensary.
Well, look, I mean, so this is why we need to. So we're talking about senators. I think Senator Jim Beach is someone that patients should
What an ass.
speak to. I think that he's somebody you should speak to, definitely.
We tried speaking to Sweeney Weenie, but he didn't want to come out.
Sweeney wouldn't come outside, and there was vultures on his roof. Literally vultures on his roof.
Those were my pets. Easy. Those are my emotional support vultures.
That's what God did. He put vultures on the roof to give us notice of what's going on. God did that. He put vultures on Sweeney's roof. They'll never come back to his roof again in a million years, but they lived on his roof that day when we were there. They don't live there.
I don't know. I think they're there every day.
You think they live there every day?
Yeah.
No, God put them there.
Well,
Prove to
I
me.
didn't say that God
Prove to
didn't.
me that they're there every day. God put those vultures
Let's
there.
go. Let's take a ride.
Maybe there's a security cam on one of the buildings nearby. We can check it out.
Well, the problem too is, I mean, you talk about Sweeney and Murphy, and look, it's just the problem with New Jersey is New Jersey has a very, we're kind of messed up. It's pay to play
Corrupt.
in New
Corrupt.
Jersey.
Kinda.
Right?
Say it.
Corrupt.
We're
Say
corrupt.
New Jersey
Say it.
loves
It is.
money.
Say it, Hugh.
It's corrupt. It's corrupt.
Thank you.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I think it's too much power and too little bit of hands, right? So too few people have too much power. So I want to say that. So thinking about that, I was talking to Joanne Zito, because one of the issues
she's
I
great.
know that. Oh yeah, she is great. She's doing a lot of good work for Homegrow. I gotta say, she really is. Putting all this stuff together and putting up, getting the patients together to go after certain politicians and speak to them about Homegrow. I think it's great. I think this is what changes things. But one of the things that me and Joanne Zito were talking about was this is outside of cannabis. There's a politician named Assemblyman Zwicker. Zwicker is his name. Zwicker. And he really wants to change voters' rights. And one of the things that we need in New Jersey is ballot referendums, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
the problem with New Jersey is we do have that, but it's kind of messed up. It's in the power of
non-binding.
the assembly. Yeah, it's in the power of the assembly, which sucks. The assembly chooses to put it on the ballot they have all the power. That's bullcrap. See, now if you look at these other states like Washington, like Oregon, like Michigan, like California,
Pennsylvania.
Well, but they have direct ballot referendums. Pennsylvania doesn't have direct ballot referendums.
Massive two tits.
Maine did it. Maine has done it. So I think working with someone like him is a good way to go. So I would suggest that we talk about getting ballot referendums passed. And this is an idea that every voter wouldn't want to have direct power. So that way you could put something like Homegrow on the ballot, and then boom, people
Can I be
decide.
honest
It's the
with you?
people. Yes.
That sounds beautiful and all. It
I know,
really,
it's a lot
really
of work.
does.
It's a lot of work. I know. It
Forget
sucks.
about the work. Say it happens.
We got people that can help us with that.
Okay? Do you see what the frig they're doing in Massachusetts?
Yeah, I know.
The people
Well, this is-
voted for legalization.
I know.
And yet,
Maine
Still
too.
hasn't
Maine too.
happened.
Maine too.
and
Maine
yet,
too. I
no,
know
it's
all jacked
happened.
up.
Look at Illinois, though.
But
Not
they're
the way
getting
they want it.
regulated
Yeah,
Slow.
not the way
by
they
the
want it.
politicians.
Yeah, but look at
Yes.
Illinois. They're coming around.
Well,
They got
Somehow,
reg-
the politicians still get their fat, greedy little friggin' hands.
I know.
They're alligator
Into
I
hands.
the
know.
pot.
Well, here's the issue. I guess, and looking at it this way, politics, democracy, however you want to, phrase it, is always changing, right? So 200 years from now, great grandkids are going to be like, those people were whack jobs, so it's constantly going to be changing. But I think the way to move forward, though, is one, if we get people more involved, then people will care more because now they have more power. So maybe we'll change political structure too, get rid of some of these folks who want to keep all that power. So, I mean, look, it's a fight, right? It's a movement, and that's why I think cannabis is great, because look at all the people that it's brought together to find ways to fix these issues, right? So hopefully we keep on working together in the future, which I know we will, because even once they pass this bill, let's be honest, there's going to be many, many things that are going to come up that maybe we didn't think about. Not only things that we're thinking about now, like home grow, but how about future things that happen that we didn't think about that we need to change. So this is going to be a long-term fight. You guys are going to be old men and fighting still.
Wait.
That's just going
I'll be
to
dead.
be the way it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Wayne's dying right in front of us, he says.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you see them snap
telling you.
shits?
Yeah, just, yeah.
Okay, yes. Let me, just real quick. I had to basically turn that shit off and put on Power
No
99.
pun intended, right?
Yeah, no pun intended.
He had to turn that shit off.
See,
It took me, my stomach was churning for a second, and I had to I was like, I can't believe this is fucking happening.
Oh, it's happening.
I didn't do it. It was all lefty.
This is what he does to me, Hugh.
It was
He
all
tortures me, Hugh. Torture.
God. So, but look, I think
you look.
I think there's a lot of work to be done still, but I think that if we can target certain people to speak to, there's other people. How about like South Jersey politicians? Now look,
They're all supposed to be Sweeney's people down in South Jersey, and
I
yet
understand
you
that,
can't get them on board.
Well, because it's all game. It's all game. It's all game. Everything's a game. Everything. Every level of this is a game. Every level of this. I mean, and you guys know that. You guys know that. So let's put real pressure on them. Like, for example, Chris Brown is a Republican, but
We'll get
Chris
Wayne
Brown-
to lay on him.
Chris Brown says that he's pro-union. So
There you go.
what I suggest is have patients call and say, not only do I want my medicine, and not only do I want to be able to get affordable medicine, I want my medicine to have safe standards. So voting against this bill is voting against me as a patient and voting against workers that will create my medicine. So it puts double pressure on the man. So Chris Brown, I think, is someone that you guys should contact. He's a Republican.
Chris
and
Brown
he's
is son of a beach.
yes.
Jim Beach.
Jim Beach, Chris Brown
Get
are
down.
two people
Chris
that
Brown.
I would talk to. And Chris Brown's in
Isn't that the guy
Atlantic
that
City.
pees on people?
Chris
he's in
Brown's in Atlantic City.
Believe it or not, he's a Republican. Means he has to be a moderate, right? He can't be a complete. I'm a Republican. Everybody, it's a gateway drug type of BS, And so we have to. So he's a moderate.
Make Atlantic City great again. Sell weed, damn it.
Yeah, well, I think, and that's what I'm saying. So you guys need to. I would talk to him.
I talked to Chris Brown. I talked to my fellow Republicans.
All right, give him a call. Why not? And then if
And Lefty can talk to that beach dude since he's used to talking to bitches.
I know where
Beaches.
the police station and everything is in Atlantic City.
So you guys, like I said, you guys could plan an action like you've been doing, like do things to get their attention. You guys are really, it's good. I mean, you guys got great press. You got an affiliate.com, man. That's awesome. You hit the big time.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
You
So
know,
it's great.
the only thing I liked about that whole article was me.
Dude, that was a great picture.
Right?
That was a great picture.
And
I love that
Sweeney
picture.
has to see that shit. Like
I gotta tell you, they seen that. You're damn right that they saw that. You're damn right they saw that shit.
and he couldn't get his fucking ass outside.
That was well, look, and this is why you guys gotta keep doing what you're doing because you're getting pressed. Who cares about the politicians necessarily? Public opinion. You need to get public on your side, make other people get upset, make people that don't necessarily look, there's lots of people out there that don't use medical cannabis, but still understand that it's part of a treatment for people that have diseases, that people that have life issues. It is what it is, and so it's getting public opinion on your side. And I think you guys are doing a good job by being. You guys go to these council meetings. You stand up for yourself. You're professional. You speak well. You go prepared. And then you get good press. Keep doing it. I'm telling you, people on your side, people are coming more and more on your guys' side, and it's going to put more pressure on these politicians. So show up to these people's offices. Go to Jim Beach's office. Go to Chris Brown's office. Do these things.
Let's go. It's
Field
summertime.
trip.
And they're both
Field trip.
pro-union. They're both considered, and they're supposed to be pro-union people. So,
We gotta get our more hats made for local 420.
We gotta get donations for gas and stuff.
Yep, absolutely. I'll tell you what, man.
I got gas. You got gas.
I think you guys should absolutely set something up. The patients did a good job at Sweeney's office. Why can't you? If you do this at State Assembly's office and State Senator's office, wow, man, it'll look even better. That you had the balls to go to Sweeney already. You've already done that. So everybody else is little fish, right? So go do your thing.
Yeah, now we can use the minnows for a bait instead of having to use like the large bait.
Yep, exactly. So, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on around this country, around this world with cannabis right now, especially on the business side. Mergers, acquisitions, big business. I mean, it's happening. It's happening.
Those terms.
It's all happening.
Dollars.
But we got to make sure that the people at the
I
bottom.
got a question for you.
Yeah, sure.
If you could invest in stock.
If I could, okay.
Canopy growth.
What cannabis I don't even know,
Stock.
company would you invest in?
Which publicly traded company?
That's a good question.
A lot of people are asking me like I'm supposed to know this shit, and
Canopy growth is what
I'm
I
curious.
Well, there's no doubt that there's, Canopy is within Canada, right? So they're up and running. So there's safe bets.
Yeah.
The issue is that, if you want to get like rich quick, if you're trying to make like quick money, there's so many penny stocks out now, right? So, I mean, it's a risk because one day it's up, like it goes up like $7 because that's about where it's going. It go up like $7 and then lose $3 the next day, quick. And then it's down. It's all over the place.
Yeah, there's an app called Stash app.
Okay.
Stash Investment, and you can get into that market. You just link your bank account to it, and you can buy penny stocks or whatever, and then watch it right on your phone.
Altria.
Yeah, Altria. Yeah, absolutely. Aren't they owned by Marlboro?
Yeah, they're already tobacco. They do tobacco.
Yeah. I mean, there's.
Oh, these are the enemies.
Yeah.
There's Iantis Capital.
You asked what stock to buy. I'm telling you to buy that. You want to buy that stock. That's money. Money has no enemies. Money is money. You want to buy stock? Altria. They're going to be the big cannabis stock coming up soon.
Iantis is another one that's pretty big.
Message me with all those. And I have another question for you.
Sure.
Damn.
What color is the sky today in your neck of the woods?
Oh, jeez. Really? Hugh, Wayne wants to hang up on you, but before you hang up, can you please...
He's telling me to... Oh,
no,
you suck.
You're being mean to Hugh, and Hugh's our friend.
Oh, my God. Don't you dare ask me
Hugh's our representative.
Hugh represents us to the unions.
I love Hugh.
We love Hugh.
I'm just doing what Hugh
you love Wayne, right?
I love you guys.
Sorry, Hugh.
You're on the air.
Hey, how's it going?
Pearson.
Here. What's up?
Pearson Crosby from Alaska. How are you doing, brother?
Good. How are you gentlemen doing?
Oh, we're doing great, man. I'm gonna toke up for you right now. 50,000 miles away, or whatever it is.
Like 3,400.
Same thing.
Give or take a couple. How the hell are you, boss?
I'm good. I'm just driving right now, heading over to my buddy's cultivation.
Of course. Why not? You're coming from one and going to one.
Nice.
I love it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I was like, I called them this morning, and I was like, I bet you they haven't had a cultivator in their shop on the radio before, so I'm driving over there now.
Nice.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's
sweet.
So how's everything going over there? I mean, I hear bits and pieces about the legalization, but It doesn't seem like it's very the bills aren't really stating what the people want, or at least.
No. New Jersey's held together by bullshit and red tape.
Yeah, it's a money grab.
Yeah, well, I mean that's majority of states. That's the one thing with Alaska, and I know it's not going to be the same with New Jersey or Pennsylvania when they actually recreationalize. We aren't allowed to have any outside investors. Nobody that's a resident of a different state can invest in the cannabis industry in Alaska. That's
a good thing, I think, though.
Yeah, no, and the licenses are anywhere from 1,000 to I think the unlimited grow is maybe it's 5,000, so you can grow $5,000. As long as you can get the funding to build it and pay for the electric and water while you're waiting on your harvests, you're good to go. I know New Jersey Weedman's he's worried about the cost of it and it being pushing out certain minorities. Is that what's going on with him?
Yeah,
in Jersey,
I think so. Yeah, something like that.
In Jersey, they're trying to make it where, because you have to remember, you're not going to be allowed to get into the cannabis business in New Jersey if you happen to have any charges, felonies, and cannabis possession is a felony here in New Jersey.
What the fuck? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, that's kind of like, sure, I understand that more blacks are arrested for cannabis. I get that. Are you trying to get past me, little guy? No? Okay, good. So, so people like me, though, I've been arrested for cannabis, and with this law that they wanted to put into effect, which didn't get voted on, thank God, even I, being white, would not be allowed to get into the cannabis business in New Jersey.
Wow. So
they're trying to dick us around, with this expungement crap and all, when it should just be common knowledge. If they're going to pass a damn legalization bill, pass the bill, and then just be like, you know what? It doesn't matter if you're trying to get a job. We're not going to test for marijuana anymore. If you have marijuana charges, we don't give a shit. Instead, they want to make it hard, and they want to be like, well, someone's going to actually have to, manually take the name and the offense out of the computers. Or if these towns don't have computers, they're going to have to take them out of their index catalogs and shit. Don't laugh. That's what they're saying. It's crazy, Pierce.
I know. No, looking at the index thing that you just said. I'm sorry. That's crazy. That sucks. I mean, we have guys. I mean, I know personally one of my friends had a felony back in '75 when the DEA raided. There's these raids that happened in '75 in Alaska. And a friend of mine he was I guess, what you call ringleader of the growers. He has a legal license now. And I think he evaded detention for like 5 years, even leaving the country and coming back. And he's got a license.
See, they're using their head in Alaska. God forbid they should do that.
Well, that's all you either have to use your head in Alaska or you die.
Please.
Yeah.
See?
Bears are a real thing.
How cold is it there today, where you're at?
How cold is it? It's 38 degrees right now, but it's also 9 o'clock. I'm not in I didn't bring a jacket with me. I did bring a jacket, actually. It's on the seat next to me. I'm not wearing a jacket.
So that's pretty warm for you then?
Yeah, I mean, if the lake beach was was open, were able to be slamming, I'd definitely be there right now with shorts on. That was a joke.
We laughed. We laughed. Some of us that got it. Lefty, he's lost right now.
He's in the weeds.
I amuse myself, you know. But yeah, no, I miss you guys. I wish I was able to come bullshit with you. Do you guys ever on the State House lawn anymore?
Yes, starting up next Thursday. It normally starts in the spring for us. We start in the spring, and then around Thanksgiving, that's when we stop. You know, we wait for the good weather. So it's actually, we're going to have a die-in this Thursday coming up. Next Thursday, we're going to have a die-in. And then the actual Thursdays at the state protest at the State House starts the following Thursday.
Yeah, the fourth Thursday of the month is the podcast at the State House.
Oh, right on. Yeah, no, hopefully I can get, I'm hoping to get back to the East Coast in the next 6 weeks or so. I got a baby boy on the way and actually doing
Congratulations.
420, so.
That's great.
Yep. First one.
Wow.
Yeah, so what, yeah, I have like so many questions for you guys, but I know, Lefty, you and I spoke yesterday, and I wanted to talk a little bit about this on-site consumption stuff. I know we spoke a little bit about it, but Fairbanks is going through a little bit of turmoil, trying to change a term from even if to unless, and that's the thing that's keeping us from cannabis shop or on-site consumption.
Hold on. Say that again.
Okay, so let's back that up. What does that mean?
Yeah. Sorry. So the law as it states right now is the ordinance in Fairbanks, Alaska says there will never be there won't be on-site consumption even if Alaska allows it. We're trying to change the even if to unless.
This sounds like Weedman's
Wow.
fucking. This sounds like Weedman's trial.
Defined
This is how we. I mean, this is how we met. There was what were they worried about? The
Should have.
Yeah.
Would have.
Would.
Could. Yeah, would.
That's what you're going through now. Wow.
Wow, man.
Oh, and it's crazy. Like, we had all the data to back us up, everything that the police said that was going to be an issue, like, we're not going to be able to tell if somebody's DUI case, blah, 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 and it's just like, when I testified, I was like, the Alaska Highway Safety report from 2016 says that you guys were allotted $295,000 for DUI checkpoints and all that, and you only used like 175. You didn't even expel everything that you had to spend on it, and you're worried, and you're telling us that you don't have the manpower or money for it. The reason you don't have that is because you didn't use it in the first place. That's how government works. If you get budgeted something, if you don't use it all, you're going to get less of the budget's going to be less next year or the same. It's never going to go up if it's not being utilized the year prior. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you got morons out there is what you're telling us. Instead of using $250,000, they're like, hey, you know what? Let's just let's not use as much, guys. Yeah, we'll save the government money. And then, we'll get less next year.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's a brilliant concept, isn't it?
Yeah.
America.
Gotta love it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're just dealing with some bullshit. Can I curse on here?
Of course.
Well,
all right.
You don't have a 10 unit?
Yeah. Wait till you get here. We'll put a 10 unit on your balls when you curse.
Okay, yeah, so I can fucking curse them?
For now.
Yeah, you can fucking
For now,
curse.
yeah, sure.
Fuck it.
Yeah, sorry. I just typically when I'm talking to people, I can't. So now that you let me off my leash, you know. But yeah, no. So we have we have a few elected officials that ran with no competition, and a few of them are really the thorn in our asses. I mean, it's crazy. You have 73% of the Fairbanks people voted for cannabis to be regulated like alcohol. So I mean, like I know how it is in Jersey. I mean, alcohol's you guys we have bars in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. Like that's how alcohol is regulated. But in Alaska, I mean we have the same thing, but apparently it doesn't apply to cannabis. The first thing I said when I was testifying was it's irresponsible and impractical to legalize a substance without giving people a public designated place to consume it. And I don't think that really resonated too well with the whole rationale part. So.
That's right. That's right. What's the matter with you, man? You want your cannabis? You smoke it in your goddamn fucking igloo. Leave us alone. All right?
And stop letting it resonate.
You could put we'll let you put a little fucking hole in your igloo so the smoke can escalate and, elevate out of there. But besides that.
You have to put a 50-foot smokestack on it.
Yeah, just build an igloo with a smokestack.
Jesus, what's the matter with you guys?
So the thing. So unlike New Jersey, you can't smoke anywhere. If you're not a resident with a house, like if I go into another city, right, another igloo, excuse me.
Thank
you. So what are you doing this spring? Do they melt?
We bring them inside. How about that?
They refrigerate them.
Exactly.
Yeah. You got these big refrigerators up here. But yeah, so like anybody that came up here, like I don't know if you guys are familiar with Sarah Steffen from
Oh yeah.
Veterans Anonymous.
Yeah, she's great.
So she came up here about a month and a half ago, and we hung out for about a week. And unless she was with me at my house, she was breaking the law, consuming her medicine.
Wow.
We don't have a medical program up here. There's the only thing that benefits you with medical program is that you can grow 24 plants instead of 6. And I don't know about you, but I don't have time to grow 24 plants. Especially medicine. Like that's something that you really need to keep on top of, and it's crazy that we don't even look at it like medicine up in Alaska. Like, I feel like I'm the only one that's preaching that it's a medicine for a lot of people, and nobody that's voting is a medical doctor. So
this guy, he wants to cry that he gets to only freaking do 6 plants.
I want 6 plants.
I want 1.
Yeah, I was like, butthurt.
It's like, man, I can't do 24.
So I know.
I can't do 24 because
So I
I'm
didn't get my
flying all
card.
around America, man. I'm going and I'm teaching these police officers how to deal with cannabis. I'm going over here teaching these state police how to do this. Stop your crying.
Who's got time
You stayed in friggin'
for
Alaska.
6 plants?
You'll be doing that, though, with the kid. Watch now. Marriage, the kids.
They got robots that can grow your cannabis for you while you're away, gallivanting.
Oh, cool! You gonna buy it for me, too? Now that you told me about it. Yeah, I mean that's yeah. No, I don't. Just a side note, I don't teach police officers anything about cannabis. They always ask me if I'm hiring, though.
If you're
I just know how to talk to people.
Hiring.
If I'm hiring, hiring. Like if I'm hiring employees, if I'm looking for more employees.
Yo, listen.
With my transportation company.
Exactly. When New Jersey becomes legal, I could ride in a truck, bro. Give me a gun.
Right.
I'm down. I'm down, bro. You know what
for a
I'm
little
saying?
while there, oh yeah. No, for
I'll
a little
drive.
While there,
You'll be the passenger with the
only
gun.
person,
You're riding shotgun.
Actually, I'll be like the fat guy, Danny DeVito in Taxi. I'll be like directing all these guys.
Yeah, you'd be terrifying. Yeah, no, it's the transportation up here. I mean, we in Fairbanks we produce and manufacture 50% of the state's cannabis, and 90% is sold and consumed in Anchorage, 360 miles away. So we it's got to get there somehow, and you can only carry on licensed cannabis, so you can't check it in. Last time I went through TSA, I had 278 half-gram cartridges. So it was a little bit. My backpack was on. Oh, actually, Sarah and I were stuffing the bag before we got on. Like, I had to take everything I owned out of my carry-on bag to fill this fucking thing up. It was a big backpack too. It was like TSA was like, "What the fuck is this?" That's
medicine.
THC cartridges. And they're like, "What's THC?" I'm like, "It's kind of like CBD."
But totally different.
No. It's cannabis, cannabinoids, canna something. You know, they let me through though.
Damn straight, you're Pearson Crosby. Dun, 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 dun. That's right, man.
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun. I love what you guys do. I wish I was down there more.
111.
It's just one of those things. I'm 350 miles away, 3,500 miles away.
I thought it was 3,400. You changed it now.
When you coming back to Jersey?
It's like 3,450. You want me to GPS it real quick?
Nah.
I am hopefully coming back. We have a DC thing coming up in May with the AMIA, the Alaska Marijuana Industry Association, and we're trying to. I don't know what we're trying to do, but I'm going for some reason. Something to do with weed.
And you're there. I like that.
Yeah. No, I never miss an opportunity to come back to the East Coast. I love it up here, but
it's the Beast Coast. East Coast, the Beast Coast.
Yeah. So what? So how long do you think it's going to take you guys to figure out the ins and outs of recreational?
Probably the 2nd of February.
They don't know. They really don't know because they put the medical in with the recreational all in one bill.
Yeah.
And they thought, hey, if we do that, then they're just going to have to pass it. Well, after
Barely
like
that didn't
a
work.
year now, they're still saying like,
that's hardcore. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. See, like with the even if and unless thing, like I thought I had a good argument with it, just because we rely on so many tourists. You know, I mean, like Alaska doesn't export anything but oil and gold. You know, black gold and gold. Everything else is
and crabs.
Yeah, everything else is brought in here. I mean, we don't even have a department store in Fairbanks. We have 4 grocery stores, a Walmart, Lowe's, and Home Depot. Closest thing to a department store is like the Walmart.
How many weed stores you got
Yeah.
there?
80 open.
What?
Yeah, baby.
We have 6.
Them Eskimos like to smoke, huh?
Oh man, up north, it's like the flying only places. It's like $20-30 a half a gram.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean these places are fucking. I mean, I could get to Philly cheaper than I can get up to Barrow. So Barrow has 5,000 people in it, I believe. So Fairbanks has maybe 10 or 11 retails, maybe a little bit more. Anchorage has like 30 or so. Soldotna, the Kenai Peninsula has another 10, maybe not even 10. I'm trying to think of how many places I stop when I go down there. Maybe 8. And one in Homer, and then spread out through the southeast, like the capital and up north. So we got a lot of weed shops. We got much more alcohol establishments, though.
Yeah, just like Bayonne.
And nail salons.
Yeah, we like.
And garbage.
Massage parlors.
Yeah. No, we don't. Yeah, no, we have a lot of Thai food in Fairbanks, which is cool, I guess.
We have Thai stick.
Tell us about that Alaskan thunderfuck.
Oh, the MTF.
The state weed.
So that was so from what I understand from the old timers, the old G's, it was just like saying dank or fire. Like it was just like I got some of that Alaska thunderfuck or Matanuska thunderfuck actually.
There you go.
MTF, Matanuska thunderfuck. But then a cultivation, the hell is it called? Common Collective. They said that they somehow got the genomes and seed or something like that, and they pushed it out. They really branded the hell out of it for themselves. I've tried it once or twice, but I mean it was like I think it was mid-teens with THC content, not much terpenes. It was oh well, I guess Chris is listening to us. I'm sitting outside of his cultivation.
So get your ass in here, boy.
We got some
Yeah,
cultivars.
it literally just said Matanuska. Like, I said Alaska. It's Matanuska thunderfuck, you know. And yeah, I from what I understood before, somebody came out with it and said that they have the real strain. I looked at it as, you know, like 2004 hydro, when somebody said I got that dro or something. You know, it's decent weed without seeds.
Nice. I love Dro. And Piff.
MTF. Manuska Thunder Fudge.
Matanuska thunderfuck.
That's it.
So Matanuska is a valley that is just south of Denali National Park.
Is that where Sarah lives?
No, Sarah lives in Syracuse, New York.
She moved, huh? Okay.
Well, no, she's always lived down in Syracuse.
No, I meant Sarah Palin, not Sarah the veteran.
No, no, she's in Palmer. I actually met
Sarah the Palin.
I met her 3 years ago yesterday. I actually have a picture of her. I just saw it.
Did you burn one with her?
No, I did not. I didn't. Unfortunately, she's a babe.
Yes, she is.
She really is. I was like, she walked past me and she's like, I like your shirt. I had like a USMC shirt on, and I was like, You want to take a picture? We were at my buddy's bodybuilding competition.
Could you remove your shirt?
You know, I asked, and I don't know, I guess the daughters up next to
She's
her,
like, security.
Yeah, she didn't have any security with her. She had some family. I don't think, at least.
She'd love you, man.
Yeah, so,
You're a veteran. She loves vets.
She'd love you long time.
Her daughter, so Bristol's child is what's his name? Dakota Myers.
Dakota, yeah.
Father. So he's a Medal of Honor recipient, Marine. Yeah, so he knocked her off.
Oh, he's in Alaska now.
We're
now
losing
he's
you,
in
man.
Alaska.
Yeah, we're starting to lose you, Pearson.
It's snowing there.
You got us on speakerphone? Can you take us off speaker?
You got to get out the walkie-talkie.
I'm in a cultivation right now. That's why it
Yeah.
sounds like that.
Yeah,
Dress warm.
Hold on.
Must be
Sorry, I
nice.
was just checking out the 100 plants that are in bloom right now.
Oh, boy. Go ahead, rub it in.
Yeah, real nice.
That's us?
We're suffering out here.
Well.
We're suffering. He's just living it up.
We can smoke in public. I'd rather have my plants.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Michelle's telling me she wants to see this guy naked
Oh.
running around in that
Who's
little
that?
that plant facility.
All the girls want to see you naked, Pearson. What's going on?
Easy there, Michelle.
Well,
he's a married man.
Absolutely leave them wanting.
Yeah, he's gonna leave you wanting.
I'm just a pretty face.
He doesn't.
Pretty face.
He said he'll go shirtless. All right,
Yeah,
is that good
shirtless.
enough?
He'll show you his nips.
She's happy with that.
All right, nip. You get some nip action.
She's turning red like her hair.
Yeah, there you go. I try my best without living down, but I always do.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Pearson, I think we got to let you go because we can't hear you too well. We keep breaking up.
Yeah, I am getting in my vehicle right now. How about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's better now.
All right,
me
cool.
now?
Yeah, sorry.
Good.
I was walking through my buddy's cultivation. He's actually sitting right next to me. He's like all shy and stuff. This is Chris. Say hi, Chris. Hey, how's it going?
Hi, Chris.
So Chris is the owner of a limited, is it limited?
No, standard.
Standard cultivation here in Alaska. He grows some good fucking weed. I always go to his when I go to gas station 49. That or Tanana. There's a couple growers I enjoy, but Chris never fails to impress me, especially with his terpene profiles.
Nice.
Thanks, man.
So, yeah, have you guys ever spoke? I mean, that's what I was saying this earlier. I'm not sure if you guys ever had a legal cultivator on before.
Can't say we have.
Sort of, kind of. We
said legal.
We'll never say.
We had George.
See, he doesn't grow shit.
He owns a grow.
Yeah,
No,
New Jersey doesn't count. We don't grow weed here in New Jersey. You guys in Alaska know what you're doing.
Yeah, how many plants do you have going right now, Chris?
Shit, I don't even know.
I'll send you guys a picture.
500?
Yeah, you literally just had 400 or 500 plants in his facility right now.
What strains?
I was gonna say, how many different strains?
So I moved in with like 12 initially, and I narrowed it down. I had some that weren't hitting 20%, which the market kind of dictates. If it's over 20%, you can sell it pretty easily. If it's under, you'll sit on it unless it has a really good terp profile. And so I'm just popped some new genetics, so I'm probably back up to 12 again. And I'm going to run through all those, the different phenos, and see what I like and what's a keeper and what else would I need to get rid of.
What's the best strain you got?
Yeah.
I'd say Purple Dream right now. It has a really, really stanky grape profile.
Yeah, they were asking about the Matt Nuska Thunderfuck.
There's a lot of people that say they have it, but I've done a lot of research just to try to find it, and I don't think anyone actually has a legitimate cut, because there was an experimental facility in the valley, I think back in the 50s, and that's when it was originally developed, and it was crossed with a ruderalis and has a certain profile, and that's what the Alaskan Thunderfuck is supposedly based off of. It's just a copy of what they thought it was.
That's funny, ruderalis. That's found dominantly in Russia, and I guess you guys are pretty close to Russia.
Yeah, we can see Russia. Last time I was at Senator Palin's house. Last time I was at Senator Palin's house, like we were looking at Russia the entire night. It was nice. It was a romantic encounter. It might have been a dream though, actually. But she's the best thing I ever had in Alaska, except for the gold.
How far are you guys from Shiloh Green?
Shiloh Green?
Yeah.
She lives in Anchorage, I think.
Yeah. I'm gonna go smoke some pot, bitch.
Yep.
360 miles.
Fuck it, I quit.
361 miles from right here. Maybe 361.5.
That's
She actually rapped at a rap concert up here randomly a couple summers ago.
Yeah. She's a flow. You know, she's got that rhythm or something. She's actually like one of the most like despised person in the for the cannabis industry in Alaska right now.
Okay.
I mean, like always been, right? I mean, like she's I don't know. She's very confrontational. She doesn't want to help out on the cause, which I can respect if like you're doing something that you believe is better. But she literally just talks shit and makes us look bad, from what I understand.
I feel like she just tried to rush things before legalization, and she got screwed over because of it.
Oh well, so Chris has been here.
From my perspective,
Chris has been here.
I don't know her personally.
Yeah, Chris has been here a lot longer than I have in Alaska. I haven't even been here for 4 years yet.
We needed to wait for all the rules, and it seemed like she was just trying to rush stuff. And she opened like a smoking lounge, I think, in Anchorage, and got in trouble over it. So she hasn't been in the industry.
Yeah, I've never even met the chick. I might have. I might have saw her at a bar before, but you know, it's probably a good chance I hit on her at some point in her life.
We got Krusty the Clown over there.
You're the yes. I'm gonna have to own that. Hey, I'm giggling, all right? Chill out.
Just messing with you.
I know you are. I love it. It's great. But so what are you guys doing about all this? Like with the regulations, is it just public protests on the new rules, or what are you doing to try to change the wording of the bills?
Nothing. We went to.
That usually works, man.
Well, Wayne is doing nothing. Don't you ask Wayne?
Wayne just does podcasts.
Wayne doesn't do anything.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We went to a council meeting the other day.
Hold on, we went to Stephen Sweeney's fucking office, bro.
Yeah, we did that too.
You know,
we went there, bro.
What I'm saying is, it doesn't matter what you do in New Jersey because it's so corrupt.
They don't care.
I mean, we were at the.
Wait.
Yo.
Dude, all you gotta do is give him one of those good reach arounds like you gave me that one time. You got it.
See, but it's not easy. They don't even let us. They don't even let us into their own freaking place. It's like at least you came, you know, in more ways than one. But I mean,
Yeah, no,
He came, saw, and
He
conquered.
wouldn't open the door. The senator hid in his office.
we were there for 3 hours, and this guy
Yeah,
would not come outside.
And even the building next door caught on fire.
There were vultures on his roof.
The fire department was there.
Did you catch the building next door on fire?
No.
I think it was one of us potheads.
Yeah, the women did that.
It was a cigarette.
I think the women.
Yeah, one of those marijuana cigarettes.
No, that was a.
I think it was a
It was
tobacco
a
cigarette.
Marlboro.
Oh, of course.
Could have been a Newport.
Blame it on harmless tobacco.
Exactly. I blame
Harmless?
It was Lefty. It was right in front of his
Yeah,
car.
That was,
But Lefty
was
doesn't
definitely
smoke
him,
cigarettes or joints.
He was talking to someone that was.
yeah, and I've never even smoked a joint before in my life too. What? That sucks, man. I always forget about the politics in the bigger cities. It's not that it's foreign to me. I just completely forget how influence. It doesn't matter what the elected officials' stance is personally. I feel like it's who's paying them and who they don't like and do like, and if this person is got a bill going, it doesn't matter if I'm for it or against it. I'm going to go against it because I don't like that person that's introducing the bill or sponsoring the bill.
No, instead we get this. We get this in New Jersey.
Yeah.
We get the governor. He confirmed Wednesday night during his radio show that he will meet and talk pot with his fellow Democrats who lead the legislature. State Senate President Stephen Sweeney and State Assembly Speaker Craig Coughlin behind closed doors.
Oh, that's cool.
I guess we have to go to Craig Coughlin's house.
That's New Jersey for you, bro.
Yeah.
I lived I born and raised right on the other side of the Delaware River, so I understand. Both of my godparents lived in or worked for the governor a few terms back, and for the Department of Environmental Protection. So yeah, I'm familiar with it. It just sucks how slow people are to, come to grips with reality. And it's going to take a while. It's going to take I'm not going to say a couple generations, but I always said, once the people that were brainwashed with the reefer madness shit, once they, for lack of better words, die off, we'll have a little bit more ground, more forward momentum with rationale and science, because a lot of the people that are still heavy believers the reefer madness stuff are really hardcore Bible thumpers, and it doesn't matter what you say to them, how true or rational it is. They're not going to believe shit unless they translate a bunch of words in a book that don't actually mean what they're saying. I apologize if I offended anybody with that statement, but interpretations.
They're fake Christians, Pearson. These are fake Christians. Those are not real Christians. They're fake Christians, and they're going to be called out. They're all going to be called out very soon.
Yeah, no, then that's it. I heavily respect people that go by the Bible verbatim because of their discipline and their focus on something, and you can't just discount that. You're able to say, this is what I believe in, and I'm going to stick with that. And most of them are like, I'm going to pick and choose what it sounds like so that it caters to my will. And that sucks. I mean, the religion was started, the singular, I don't know if you want to get into this, but the one true God thing was definitely brought about to make sure that people are afraid of death, and you have to do exactly what you're told by your superiors. This is your king bullshit, you know. And people they were conditioned not to think for themselves. That's why there's majority of people are sitting in cubicles all day long. You know, it's sad, but it's necessary, I guess.
Hold on, we got a call. Hold on. You're on the air.
He just cut him off like that.
Yo, fuck you, Lefty.
Who's this?
Yo, fuck you. You know who this is. You got call ID. You fucking. Fuck you, Lefty. Fuck you, Wayne. It's NJWeedman.
No, it's not.
This can't be the weed man.
You fucking cut off.
I'm gonna sell weed like an Egyptian too, Lefty, you little bitch.
What the fuck?
It's not weed, man.
Come
you
on,
fuck
man.
nut.
It's weedless,
Why
man.
can't you be nice?
Sex tour whores at the joint. I'm gonna sell sex tour whores like Whitey.
You are.
NJ me man. I'm gonna sell weed at the State House. Where all the white women at?
Wow.
You say
Aren't you
weed man?
dating one?
Is that-
Who the fuck? You got like two guys
I'm gonna
on.
sell you mids, Lefty, and charge you for dank. Gonna make you my little bitch, Lefty.
Yeah.
Who do you got? How did you got hung up on Pearson?
No, Pearson's on
Pearson's
there.
still
Everyone's here.
He's doing a three-way.
It's a three-way.
And Lefty's
It's
on the
like
bottom.
a four-way.
It's a three-way and
All right,
Lefty's
shut up,
on the
you guys.
bottom.
Shut up.
Fuck your podcast. Fuck you, Wayne, you fat fuck, you fat bastard with your fucking pimple ass fucking tail on your fucking head.
What?
Okay, terrific.
Talk about me. Go talk about yourself, you fat fuck.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Wow.
You don't fucking make a mockery out of me.
Wow.
Yeah, let me tell you something.
To me?
I'll
I got
pity the
something for you.
fool.
What's long and black and smell awful?
Your mom?
The unemployment line?
The line at the joint.
The line at the what? Oh.
The line at the joint? What's long and black and smells awful? The line at the joint? It's horrible.
He's making fun of his own place.
You can't say that.
Yo, motherfucker, make me sick. Fuck you and your podcast. Yo, dumb motherfuckers. Yo, call in motherfucking white motherfuckers calling in and fucking
All right. Easy on the
Oh
F
my
word.
God. Take it easy.
Irish, sir.
Take it easy,
Yo,
man.
fuck you, Lefty Grimes. Fuck you, you little bitch.
Wow, you're very hurtful.
What did Lefty
why didn't
do?
you open the door for me? I came to apologize. Why didn't you open the door?
Man, I looking at you outside of that window, man. I look at that little bitch, man. I'll let you in. Fuck you.
What the fuck?
I want to laugh, but I can't.
Keep walking, Lefty Grimes. Fuck you, Wayne, you fat fuck. You want to eat? That's what you want to do, Wayne, you fat bastard.
I'm sorry. I go on a diet. I'm sorry.
Wow.
You're a bunch of little white and dumb motherfuckers sell weed like an Egyptian. Hey, fuck you.
Hey, what do you get?
You think you're funny making your stupid ass song on your podcast? Fuck you.
Can't get no weed at the joint, man. Can't get weed at the joint, man.
Trenton.
Yo, where all my white bitches at? I'm trying to sell some weed.
Stop it.
Aren't you dating one?
Who is this? This is not the weed man.
Yo, listen, you all fucking talking about my woman once too many times, man. Fuck you all.
You.
Go fuck yourself in your shitty little podcast. Have a nice day, you dumb motherfuckers.
Okay.
Good night.
Okay, terrific.
Okay.
That was definitely not bad. I'll give that one to you. I talked to him yesterday.
You talked to the weed man yesterday?
Yeah, that was not Ed Fortune.
I don't think it was.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, so I got my brother. My brother better be going up there. We're trying to. My brother's a sign guy for like the light up signs, fucking like CVS bullshit. We're trying to get Weedman a lit up sign in front of his joint.
Yeah, he needs one.
Hold on, we're gonna merge another call. We're gonna merge another call here. Watch this.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we're merging calls here. Hello, you're on the air.
Hey. Hey.
Joanne Zito.
Hey.
Hello, Joanne.
Pearson, you still there?
Going?
It's going.
Okay, Pearson, we're on with Joanne Zito. You guys know each other.
Yes, we do. How are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm doing all right. How are you?
Good. How's everything going for you?
Could be better. We have a homegrown in our bill.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like it's a little bit of trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, they just they want a business only.
Yeah, it's how much are they asking for permits there?
$6.
Oh, for
what is it? Yeah, what does it cost to even apply for a permit?
$1 million in the bank.
Okay, that's better than Philly or Pennsylvania. $2 million in Pennsylvania. Liquid.
Yeah, I think it was just
why? What is that? Like, yeah, I mean, because everybody else in any other industry has to show that they have liquid $2 million, right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, that was a rhetorical question. No, they don't. You can start up a bar without having to show that you have money. Like, why would they? What does that have to do with anything? Like, just to show you got. Yeah, I have a bunch of fucking money. So it's not gonna. What is that gonna solve? What is there any like? Oh man, I'm right about to say. Does it actually make sense? Is there any justification behind it? And I guess as soon as I was almost about to say that, I realized there isn't any justification behind that, is there? All the big players.
Pretty much no.
That's what Ed means by sell like a white man. Is that the whole basis on it?
Oh, he's just racist.
Who's that? Oh, yeah, he comes up pretty strong on it, you know. I mean,
you think?
He's always nice to me.
He has to be nice.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It sucks. I mean, there's another thing with me. I do have my first child coming soon, and I don't want to have to explain to him why we all think we're either bigots or racists, or homophobes, or it's fucking stupid. As long as you're not fucking trying to goddamn touch me. You know, like, ask for consent, I'll probably give it to you. You know?
You hear that, Michelle?
There you go. Michelle?
Just ask
Michelle?
first.
Michelle perked up.
Her cheeks got red.
Well, hi, Michelle.
Yeah, we don't give her a microphone.
Yeah, she doesn't have a microphone today. She's
We give her other microphones.
No.
That's right. Keep talking.
I don't know if she has headphones, but tell her I said hi.
She loves
You
the
got part of
microphone.
it. The head part.
She loves the microphone.
Loves talking to the microphone.
So, Joanne Zito, what's going on, Joanne
Oh,
Zito?
Jesus. Joanne's on the phone. I'm sorry.
Well, the rhetorical question, I said yes because I'm walking and so I heard something else. But congratulations on your first child.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, one of those things that happens. It's weird. I thought the vasectomy at 18 was going to hold. Apparently it didn't. Or some.
They're cheaper by the
They
dozen.
reverse themselves.
Yeah, no, I'm just spreading my seed all over the place, and I figured out which one's going to be going on 420, and I just picked that one. It's such a dirty joke there. I'm joking. It was a joke though.
I love it.
I like it a lot.
So what?
Cool. Silly Inquirer covered our protest.
Yes, they did.
What protest?
Who did?
What did you do?
Silly Inquirer, the Philly.com.
Oh, Philadelphia Inquirer.
Yeah, they covered the Sweeney protest.
Oh, the guy with the big camera that was there.
Well, in the article that came out where Sweeney said that he's going to have enough cannabis for everybody, for patients, for tourists, for recreational, for everybody.
When?
And affordably.
When? Is this at the edge of May, too?
Yeah.
The edge of May.
21, 20. It'll be at your front door.
It'll be May 31st.
Yeah. But longer than that, I think.
The edge of May. The cusp of June.
How long was it after Oregon legalized where they were having that was like a few years where it took the prices to get to where they are now.
Alaska took 8 months or even more than that. After we recreationally legalized everything, it took about a year before the first shop opened.
Well, apparently we're building ours off of the medical program, and but there's going to be enough for everybody, for Atlantic City people to come and stay and buy.
How many licenses are they allowing?
What's that?
How many licenses are they allowing? 6?
Well, for just medical right now, we have 6. They added 6 more. Then they just put in a request for, I think it was 50 and 80, and I think ultimately like 190, something like that.
We have over 500 licenses that have already gone through the system, half of which are already up and running in Alaska. And we have 10 times less the population than Philadelphia has in the entirety of Alaska. You're going to need a lot more cultivations than that to supply what the storm that is coming.
Yeah.
As soon as it goes wreck, it's just like one of those things where people are like, oh, it's okay to do. I might as well try it for the first time. Everybody from senior citizens to, I don't know, people coming up 21 years old. You know, it's expected. You know, I mean, it's just like everybody's getting this jam down their throat like it's heroin since from the 30s to the 90s. Is that a correct statement?
What was the question?
Cannabis has been demonized since the 30s.
Yeah.
And now that people are actually realizing it's not as bad as pretty much anything else you put in your system. I mean, it's safer than the majority of it. I think you could probably die. You can die more. You can die quicker on bread than you can on cannabis.
Yeah, those carbs will kill you.
That's the strange thing about New Jersey. We're like fighting prohibitionists, and we're fighting the people that want to just legalize it for a business. And you know, it's great. The patients need every kind of access, but they just won't. They have their numbers so precise for you know what they think is coming, but I don't think they're factoring in that people use the illicit market now. They get it shipped in from out west. They buy it. They go to other states. They go to DC. They go to Massachusetts, Rhode Island. So.
Oh yeah, no, you could go to a shop up here and get a gram cartridge for $100. What is it, like $100+ or you could just get it shipped up from California or something for $25. You know, but at the end of the day, it's not. You don't know if it's tested. You don't know what's in it. Which, you know, I mean, it's it's not like I don't understand the whole like lacing shit. Like I don't know how like the whole fentanyl laced Xanax is coming around. I heard something about that in the news. The East Coast, there's like people stamping Xanax with like fentanyl in it. Like, well, I feel like it's a waste of money and energy. Why would people waste weed? You know, but
right. Yeah, that's the new thing that the prohibitionists are using and telling the public that you know, if we legalize it, there'll be more fentanyl laced cannabis for kids.
Oh yeah.
Crazy. And I know that they taught that to my son in his school, so I know that they're doing it.
They're lacing weed or fentanyl with weed now?
Yeah, that's what they're.
One puff and you're hooked for life.
Wow.
I mean, it's probably something I would have gotten into if I was in junior high right now, but a little too old for that, I guess.
Yeah.
Heart's not the same as it was back when I was 14 years old.
Mexican brick.
Yeah, so they got their numbers so tight, supposedly, in New Jersey that we won't even need homegrown. That's what. But really.
Bullshit.
Really.
Yeah, that's completely ridiculous. Who is saying this? I'm sure it's.
You know who's saying it?
George.
The same assholes saying, hey, you know what? We need 50 or more dispensaries to keep up with the supply of the New Jersey medical marijuana program. They're the same assholes saying that.
Yep.
That they won't give us home grow. That's a solution.
Well, I just think he's either delusional or bullshitting, honestly.
He's bullshitting us. He's blowing smoke up our ass.
He's delusional.
I really want to come back there and help you guys fight.
Bring some tanks with you.
Yeah.
Bring some guns.
No, tanks. Like
No,
oil tanks.
Bows and arrows.
Non-violent fighting. Verbal and...
I need a 50-pound tank.
They listen to you if you have 2 guns in your hand. You don't got to use them.
We don't have concealed
but they
carry.
listen to
What
you.
are you talking about, Wayne?
We don't...
It's not like an idiot.
We don't need...
We never did that. And now you're all of a sudden, I want to bring guns to him.
Hey, did they listen with our signs when we were holding our signs? They even come outside. They were like, fuck that. They got their signs.
Start advocating violence. What the hell's wrong with you?
I'm not saying violence.
Yes, you are.
I'm saying if you have guns in your hands, you don't have to use them. There doesn't have to be bullets in them.
That's a threat of violence.
No, it's not.
We're going to fill a clip with flowers.
We're not an open carry state. We can't walk around with guns in Jersey.
I thought we were.
Can we?
No, we can't even have BB guns.
You have a permit.
You can't even have BB guns. You can have a gun, but it better have an orange tip on it.
Orange?
Yeah.
Rubber?
Yeah, and water.
Orange, tomato. Yeah, well, in Alaska, you can have a gun anywhere. I mean, not anywhere, but you don't have to have a permit to carry a gun concealed or open carry. As long as you're able to own a firearm, you can carry it inside your belt, outside your belt, on your back, anything. But we also have big bears that I've never seen before, actually. I think they might be a myth. Polar bears,
I don't know about that.
I don't know. I've been up here for 4 years and I haven't seen one fucking polar bears. The entire reason I came up here.
Where the salmon are.
Goddamn polar
The
bear.
polar bears are becoming extinct.
Wrestling for me. Well, I come from Jersey to where I'm bull wrestling. Trying to go up to Alaska to get some serious exercise out of these bears, and they don't show themselves.
Maybe you need to put
Well,
some.
you got good cannabis access.
No, we do. And it's crazy because there are so many cultivators. Everybody's pretty fucking decent. I mean, it's it all depends on the genome and how much love you give to them, like how much attention you're willing to give, or you can give to the crop before harvest. And it's the thing that really sets people apart with the cultivations up here is what they do at the harvest. Do you agree with me, Chris? It's the hardest, the most imperative part of a grow is the last couple weeks into the flushing and how you dry it and cure it.
It's like having a baby. It's like the last few weeks are the most crazy.
I've just been feeding her Xanax lately, and I'm just playing.
Your baby?
No, that was a lot. I was joking. You guys are way too serious sometimes.
Why so serious?
No, we're not.
Why so? I know you're not. that was a lie also, sir.
I got a question for the
So
both
you
of
guys
you.
going up
But my question for the both of you is, who grows the best weed, Alaska or Jersey? That's a double right there. That counts as a double.
A double whammy?
That counts as a double whammy. I hung up on 3 people. Triple. That was a triple. I just got 3 people, Chris.
Pearson,
Yeah. That was
Joanne.
amazing. Did you see that just happened? Dude, that just happened.
Why are you never on point like that all the time?
That was a triple. I got a triple.
Maybe you should lay off the pipe more often.
A long distance triple, too.
Well, not really. I mean, only half of it was.
You hung up on
2/3,
Joanne.
Really? We didn't even get to talk to fucking Joanne. We didn't even get to ask her, anything. Good job.
Okay.
No, really.
You okay?
How you know my
You all right,
name,
Lefty? Oh, see? Look at that.
The fuck is this?
What the hell is that noise?
It's not good. It's not what I want.
Is that FaceTime?
That's not a good thing. I didn't mean to do that. It's going to go, ooh. That feedback you get when it clicks on. There it is.
You couldn't call him on his regular phone? You had to use Facebook?
Trying. Wait.
How did you know?
When
my
I was a
name is
kid,
Lefty?
when I was a teen, we had dirt weed and clean heroin.
When I was a boy, I did things. When I was a child.
Oh, I hear the chopper. The
You're
governor's on the move.
On the air.
Hey, it's Pearson Crosby. How are you today?
Hey, how the hell are you?
Oh, it's long time no speak, yeah?
Yes.
I'm curious, was that on purpose?
Yes,
Yes.
Lefty did it on purpose.
That's his shtick.
He was all happy, too.
He
It was like I hung up on 2 fucking Alaskans with 1 phone call.
I got a triple.
I got
a triple.
Right, I know you guys are upset. I know you guys are upset that you got trash weed down there because you lost stock. I'm sorry, I'd be frustrated too. I can wake up in the morning, have my choice of 12 or 15 different retailers with 30 plus different cultivations. I'd be upset too.
Damn straight. Damn straight.
Yeah, it's like frustration, even, huh?
To say the least.
Yeah, it is. It's hurtful.
No, man.
It's like trying to go to the bathroom with a Woody.
Right? And you're not balanced enough. You're not well balanced enough to do a handstand.
Exactly.
Well, you guys aren't. Don't include me in that.
Oh yeah, I've seen
Well,
you
that's
do
the only
that
way
before.
I could see you going to the bathroom is doing handstands.
No hands. How do you?
Yeah, no.
Oompa.
Yeah, Wayne, yeah. It's not a. Never mind. about to throw some crazy Marine fucking jokes out there. It's probably not good.
Yo, I got a good
Yeah,
Marine joke for you.
No, please.
What is it?
So,
no, please.
There's this
Don't
Marine,
encourage him.
and there's this Navy guy, right? They're in the
Yeah,
car.
yeah.
They're driving down the road, and then all of a sudden, there's this sheep. He's on the side of the road, stuck in this fencing. The Marine guy's driving. He stops the fucking car, gets out, and starts banging the goddamn sheep. Starts banging it.
Right.
And then he jumps right back into the car. And then, starts the car up again. And then they start driving down the road. Well, the Navy dude's like, yo, dude, hey. And the Marine was like, oh, man, I'm sorry. I didn't know you wanted some of that. So the Marine guy backs up. The Navy guy gets out of the car. And then he's like, hey, listen, I'm going to get caught in the fence. Just don't push too hard on me, okay?
There you go. Yep. I think that's happened to every Marine sailor engagement ever.
Sorry.
Even if there isn't a fence.
Wow.
Hey, it gets lonely on a boat, man, and it's not. It doesn't matter what you do when you're underway. It's not gay if it's underway, but now that it's 2019, it doesn't matter what you do when you're underway. It doesn't rhyme as well, but it's politically correct, I guess.
Candies with marijuana.
We're going to end the show the way you started it. Come on, let Uncle Ron go, bro. We got Marines from Alaska on the line.
Ron, bro.
He was a Marine.
We got, oh, yeah, but he was a different kind of Marine.
Ron Rice was a Marine, and he doesn't support cannabis, PTSD for cannabis.
Because he's a...
Is a Marine. Sorry.
Oh, did I say that backwards again? Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah. Well, do you want to hear a Marine joke? Yeah, it's really dirty. I can say it. I got a kid coming.
What the fuck are you doing, Lefty?
Yo.
Stop.
Again, I'm waiting for your joke.
Oh, you want to hear it? So, what's red and scratches on glass? A baby in a microwave.
Okay, we
Why
got
do
to...
you put a
Oh, boy, he's got more. He's got more.
I got a lot of them. Why do you put a baby feet first in a blender?
What?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Why do you put a baby feet first into a blender?
Why?
So you can see its facial expressions.
Hold on. You're on the air with Sativa Cross.
That was gross, Wayne.
It wasn't me.
This is Senator Ron Rice.
You pissed all over the seat, Wayne.
Here you playing clips of me and
You couldn't pick up the lid?
And I do this time about it. That there's the problem with across the street from my office. There's going to be the step twice.
The what?
What?
Who?
Across from my office, there's going to be step twice. Wow, lipstick.
Huh?
What?
Okay.
Sex toy, what?
You got
guacamole in your mouth?
I can't solve it with a sex twice. Across my street.
Huh?
Stop chewing.
Yeah. Open your mouth.
You're chewing your cheek.
Could you say that slower and backwards?
Yeah, please again.
I'm trying to make some sense about how a sex toy house and a horse and a marijuana lipstick. People walking around with
the fuck a house of horrors.
What? Compounded such as ass and buttocks with marijuana titties and marijuana tasty leaves on the nipples with marijuana candies and lipstick and horse horror.
Yo, could we get this guy?
Or across the street from my office.
We need to give this guy a dab.
I want to see him do karaoke to some 70s songs. Can you say do the hustle?
I don't want children. I don't want small women with buttocks with marijuana cotton panties on, wearing marijuana lipstick, putting horse oil on themselves.
Horse what?
Walk across the street from my office.
Right across the street from my office. They're gonna
Walk off street from my office.
You don't want horses in your offices? Why?
My community don't need any more marijuana pasties.
Pasties?
Marijuana paste. Marijuana
candies
glue.
with marijuana.
Is it any good? Could you set it up to Alaska for me?
Okay, terrific. They go to school and they have marijuana pencils, marijuana backpacks.
Pencils. Marijuana pencils.
Marijuana erasers. Marijuana permanent markers.
Like Sharpies?
The elementary schools will have marijuana crayons, marijuana paint,
Marijuana glue.
marijuana glue sticks.
No more Elmer's glue. Oh, man. I used to love eating that shit.
Marijuana tampons.
I don't want kids pasting projects together with marijuana glue. Why?
Sex toys with marijuana.
Marijuana finds its way in construction paper amongst youth.
They roll it up, smoke it. Is that what the kids are doing with their construction paper?
All of this be sold across the street from my office.
Where the fuck is your office?
His
office. They're gonna
What? Right across the street from my office.
Well, maybe you should ask the state for a new office.
They're gonna put up
marijuana backpacks.
I need one of those.
Book bags.
I need one of those.
Marijuana construction
notebooks.
paper.
Marijuana.
Do they have lunch buckets, lunch pails?
Where is your office at, sir? We'd love to get
Across
some marijuana.
the street. It's across the street from where they go sell marijuana everything.
right across the street from my
Is it a marijuana emporium, sir?
Right across the street from my office. They're going to sell sex toy horse.
Text the what? Sex toy horse. Horse. Horse or horses? Or horses whores?
A horse is a marijuana.
Unbelievable. What's next?
Yeah, no, he's a true gentleman right there, letting us know about all that good stuff across from his office.
I know, right?
He's a plug right there.
It's a secret sesh, though. You need to wait for the day of to get the address.
Oh man, I meant to call Santa Claus today to have him in the car with me, but I forgot to call him.
I met David the Gnome last night.
Well, you know, I live 5 miles away from North Pole, Alaska, and
Nice.
there's a gentleman named Santa Claus who is actually on the state or the city assembly. He legally changed his name to Santa Claus, and he's at all the cannabis events. I'll send you a picture of him and I last time we met up and fucking got down. Yeah, he's a wild cat, Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Well, he only works 360. He only works 1 day a year. The other 364, he's smoking. Unless it's a leap year.
Does he have edible chocolate chip cookies? Edibles?
I don't know, actually. I'm not sure if there is any. I don't think I've came across. So,
Does he have
thing with
infused
edibles
milk?
up here, maybe, I don't know. Do you want infused milk?
Why not?
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Santa. No, Santa actually likes whiskey and pot.
Whiskey and pot.
So, any of the kids out there, the reindeer already know where to go, so just leave them some whiskey and pot. It's a public broadcast right there. You know, that's safety advice.
What, they don't want carrots?
Emergency broadcast. Yeah, no, the reindeer like the whiskey and pot also. They just don't voice their opinions as much because Santa beats them.
Ooh. Is that why his nose is red?
Rudolph.
Yeah.
Rudolph's kind of a dick. He bites a lot, man.
He's a biter.
We're thinking about moving on to muskoxes. I don't know. You ever hear of a muskox?
It don't sound good. I know that. A muskox.
It's like a hairy bull. It's actually a prehistoric animal. Is it right? The muskox.
The muskox.
They were around when the dinosaurs were here, apparently. Or no, not the dinosaurs, the mammoths, the woolly mammoths. You know, they're still alive though.
So is Senator Ron Rice.
Sex toys with marijuana.
Dinosaur bones with marijuana.
Yeah, no, that's the best type of dinosaur bones.
Muskox with marijuana.
Right across the street from my office, they're gonna put up stools.
That's the
office.
Next doors. Fucking Cleveland Brown, everybody.
Senator Cleveland Brown in the house.
But, so Lefty, I do want to hook you up with my buddy Mid-Toker. I told you about him yesterday. He's trying to, he's a good, what do you call yourself, an MC or something? Like, what is your title as
It's DJ Evil Ed.
radio?
We're DJs, I guess. Shock jocks.
DJs.
We don't play with no music.
Yeah, we're shock jocks. Have him give us a call.
He's a pud pooler.
Call us on Thursdays, and we'll talk to him. That'd be great.
Cool. Yeah, no, he's done about, I think, 130 or 40 cannabis interviews or episodes up here, and I think you guys would really give him a lot of good advice on how to expand his viewers.
Yeah, let's do a couple of shows together. We'll do each other.
We need 1,000 subscribers to go live on YouTube now.
Yeah. And I'll videotape it, man. If you guys are doing each other, it'd probably bring in at least a couple $100.
Doing each other
At
for
least.
a couple hundred?
At least.
Lefty's a bottom feeder.
I don't know. I don't know. Mid might be okay with that. I'm not sure. But,
Let's find out together. Ho ho.
yeah, you never know until you try, right?
Don't knock it until you try it.
Well, Pearson, we gotta let you go.
Yeah,
we're
you
back.
gotta try it twice. Make sure you really don't like it.
We got 10 minutes left.
Yeah, we gotta end the show. So we have to call Oregon now. Another West Coast.
Oregonian.
I wonder if I could do a three-way.
She would love that.
Hey, man, as long as I got my gag balls, I'm good.
She has her own.
How many gags on what? I'm not
Oh, gee. Oh, that's weird then.
She probably likes to gag on balls.
Carruthers
Honey
tires.
balls.
It's Honey Blossom.
Honey balls.
Stay on the phone, Pearson.
Honey, blow you off.
I put him on hold. I didn't realize he went on hold there.
I didn't.
Shit. He's gonna hang up again.
She's gonna hang up on again. See,
I can't do nothing.
Well, fucking, I know you can't do nothing, but you know what, honey boobs? You're fired. You're
Your
fired.
call has been forwarded to an automated voice message.
Pearson, you there?
5.
Okay. Hold on.
7.
4, 3, 2,
7,
9,
9,
8,
Not
1.
available.
Please leave a
The
message.
mailbox is full and cannot accept any messages.
Oh.
Okay, terrific.
That scared the fuck out of us. Wow, that was loud.
I know.
I think Lefty just screamed in his pants.
I gave you a migraine.
Okay, terrific.
Well, Pearson, we're going to end the show with you. You get the honor of ending the show with us because, well, it's kind of sad actually. The end of our shows.
Honey Boobs, she
Oh,
left us.
jeez. Make me feel better about myself, please.
Well, we end the show. Well, Wayne, explain it.
No, I know. Yeah.
We always end it
with the list.
The list.
The list.
Hello. Yes. This
The
is
Brothers
Sativa
Tires.
Cross. This is SativaCross.com.
Sex toy hoils.
Ignorance is no excuse podcast.
CMMNJ.org, SativaCross.com, MagicalButter.com, UFCW, Local 152, DavidVersusAutism.org, Medical-Freedom.com, New Jersey Grannies for Grass, JacksonStorms.com, Arlo Glass, Gonzo Glass, OprahMachine.com, Pure Puff Vapor Supply.
Hold on. Did he say what I thought he said?
And Sativa Cross West.
Yes, he did.
What? I didn't say it.
Yes, he
No, I
did.
didn't. Play it back.
Rewind.
Play it back. I didn't.
Go ahead.
I didn't
play
say
it
it.
back.
I didn't say it.
I don't know how to play it back.
I didn't say it.
You didn't say it? Okay, if I play it back and it's there, I'm going to kick you.
No, I didn't say it.
All right.
Done.
Bam!
Done. I was hurt. I was hurt badly that day, and I'm done. I'm done.
You weren't hurt. You were hurt when you got home, you little bitch.
I was hurt.
You were hurt when someone was like, yo, did you see that
Did
video?
you see that? I'm like, no. I'm like, look, he made a fool out of you. I'm like,
What else is new?
You sure did. You sure did.
Damn straight, man. What's that honky lefty doing here?
Not good.
I like white women, not white bitches.
It's hurtful.
Look
Damn.
at Michelle. Look at. Don't talk about my greed man like that.
Shit.
Easy there, Tyler.
He's hung like a white man.
She's saying yes. I don't know what that means.
She knows. Oh, she knows.
I texted NJWeedman while Boy was on. I didn't get back to me, so it might have been him. I'm not sure. Yeah, I mean, it definitely wasn't him. He's much more elegant in the way he speaks, you know?
Pure Puff Vapor Supply.
Cheryl Miller, Sabina Rose, Diane, Gracie, Cindy Mae, Marie, Jack, Joan Ford, Randy, Polly, Bill, Chad and Jeremy. That's Joanne's husband. Colette, Matt, Troy, Russ Perry, Roger Barber, Jay Arletto, Ella Bagelman, Hattie Koshel, Jackie Rickard, Anthony, Jake, Armando, Felicia, Lynn, Dan, Sean, Joyce, Lori, Frank, Brian, Flo, and Honeybee's son, Michael Dillon, died from a drop seizure.
Politicians in New Jersey want you to keep those in your salads.
It's true. And if Honeybee was a part of the team and she picked up the phone,
she would tell you.
10%. Give 10% of whatever you do, give 10% to those in need.
Because 10% to you is 100% to them.
Amen.
I'm always put back when you guys do this. It means so much to hear that, and we we really need to just keep going and making sure that we don't. I mean, the list is going to grow, but we can try our best to make sure it doesn't grow as big as it would if it doesn't get legalized. And I feel terrible and grateful that that you allow us to hear those names. I really appreciate what you guys do. In all seriousness, I respect Lefty. I respect the hell out of you, Wayne. You're awesome. Fucking. Thank you so much for having us on today, and I'm so glad I got to speak with you. Even if 75% of it I was just doing dick jokes. So, thanks a lot, gentlemen.
Thanks a lot for actually calling us up, Pearson. Thanks a lot for having Chris on. Thanks for letting us talk to a cultivator. Thank you for all the service you do for this country. If it wasn't for guys like you, us stoners wouldn't be able to do what the hell we do.
That's right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hang out. We're going to do our hashtag. Hashtag they shall grow.
Hashtag they shall grow.
They shall grow. Hashtag.
They shall grow not old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning, we will remember them.
We will.